yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Galt Street Boys tipped £1. Everybody, yeah. Rock them wallets, yeah. Every dent, yeah. Rock them tips tonight. Goals are back. Alright, oh my god, they're back again. In the form of Pokemon pack opening. Got $50, I'll open one. Not in small amounts, but one lump sum.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
It continues tipped £1. I am DSP, yeah. Trolls are harassing me. Yeah, am I bisexual, gay? Why not support me? I did nothing wrong. Everybody, yeah. Rock them wallets, yeah. Every dent, yeah. Rock them tips tonight. Goals are back. Alright, E.
with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chasman 9 doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone. As Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the ward because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep. We play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton burping leaning ban it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jat here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday the 16th of June 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. If you're having a good day, hope that good day continues. If you're having a bad day, well, hopefully Bingo can make it a bit better for you. And yeah, if at any point in time you feel like the bad man's getting too much for you, feel free to just fucking run away and detox, because the bad man is not worth suffering through, you know what I mean? I do try my best to help people through things, like, you know, by having like autos on the standby and all that jazz, you know what I mean? But sometimes the bad man is just too much. And yeah, so yeah, yeah, hopefully your day can only improve with Bingo, you know what I mean? So there we go. The bad man is nowhere to be seen yet. He's playing DSP Code Veronica today, and he's got his bullshit. This is legitimately his thumbnail. This is the thumbnail he has for his fucking shite today, you know? So, Jesus Christ. Awful stuff indeed. Thank you very much to we had a couple of tips before the stream went live. During the intro there was a couple of tips there from Gout Street Boys. Yeah, so yeah, thank you very much for early support. Got £2 in tips courtesy of Gout Street Boys performing their latest single, I guess. You know, so there we go. Also, I need to fix the chat on the screen, so there we go. Yeah, I was a wee bit delayed starting the stream, going live on the stream, because YouTube themselves have changed things. This chat window on YouTube is massive. They changed things, so this is wider than usual, which meant that this overlay, this video display, kind of is more over to the side here. You know, so it's yeah. I don't know why YouTube changed things in that regard, but they did. So that was great. So I was like, okay, I had to try and amend the overlay. I had to amend the overlay. I had to amend the overlay here, in this section here, this display here, because obviously this looks different. I had to amend like the viewing window here to make sure that it was like properly aligned, because obviously it wasn't aligned anymore because YouTube changed things behind the scenes, you know. So that's why it's a slight bit delayed, you know. So there we go. So yeah, we've got a couple of things to go through and enjoy before we also start playing Bingo today. Got some tweets to go through, a couple of videos as well. The videos we have today to enjoy is one made by Rebsy. Rebsy made something called DSP versus the Hulk Trooper. Good idea, bad idea, featuring Detractor Ann. So there we go. So we've got that to enjoy. I've not seen it yet, so I'm looking forward to that. And afterwards we have a Stop It All compilation covering Phil's day stream. So yeah, there we go. Just to get a recap on yesterday's antics. First of all, though, a couple of tweets here. Poems Past is a majority of these tweets here, and they said that they remind everyone that DSP has already made 2 recordings of himself working out unprompted, but never released them after getting laughed at when telling people he could show them off.
Would I ever do a workout with Phil video, maybe for Patreon or something? For Patreon, no. I would not do it for Patreon. Let me put it this way. Things are actually getting very good for me now with the workouts, meaning the machine is excellent, okay? I'm getting into it now. I'm you know, actually improving. Every week that I work out now, I'm upping the weight, doing a little better. So realistically, now my workouts would not be embarrassing to record. Seriously, they wouldn't look stupid, because I'm actually doing everything right, and I'm getting form now. Which is a problem. Earlier when I had the free weights, I had 0 form. I looked like an idiot, you know. Now everything's kind of working. So Would I consider it? Maybe. It's a maybe. If people are really that interested in it, maybe I... Would I ever do...
Jesus Christ. And you, I don't think, I mean, if his form's that good, then I don't think it's actually having the fucking results he wants. Because Alex shared a tweet here as well. Let me show Alex's tweet here. Phil tried to flex on his close-up camera. And it failed, so Phil stopped trying to flex on the close-up camera and moved his arms away. So yeah, Phil was given the tip here with the frog flex emote, and he tried to do it on this camera here as well, and there was no sign of anything whatsoever. Look at that shit.
Oh,
He tried. He's like, yeah, no, go back, okay, you go back there. You go back there, Phil. No, he tried it on here. Look, guys, look at my arms. Look how impressive my arms are. Oh, wait a second. This close-up camera is not very flattering to me whatsoever. And it shows nothing of any substance whatsoever on my arms. I better make sure I don't show this on the close-up zoom camera and try and do it on the far-away camera instead, where I can try and deceive the fucking image in some capacity.
So you can't... I have no camera angle where I can flex. There we go.
No camera angle where I can flex. Even the camera that's super zoomed in for Pokemon cards can't fucking see any signs you have fucking muscles whatsoever. Do we need fucking borrow the Hubble Space Telescope to see any sign of fucking muscle definition in Phil's fucking scrawny ass little arms? Do we not have a zoom? Do we need more zoom, Captain? We can't fucking find the fucking muscles. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, bro, Alex is asking Broside thoughts on the close-up flex. Let's see, what did it? I assume he responded. I'm pretty sure, yeah. When reality kicks in was Broside's response. Yeah, when reality kicks in. I was like, there's a separate image. That's what I'm saying, the separate image. Nothing there. Hello, any sign of muscles? Not muscle.exe not found. But there we go. Couple more clips here from Polls Past. First of all, a clip here. Phil literally said that he lost long-time fans over lying about his spending habits. What was it? What's this clip here?
Oh no, not him again. Nobody cares what I do with my stuff. It's only the trolls that care. Seriously, like, no one ever had an issue with any of the stuff that my trolls ever give me shit for, right?
Excuse me?
No one. No one cares.
Excuse me?
It was only the trolls who ever brought it up and acted like it was a big deal. And then make internet drama nonsense out of it. I can do whatever I want with whatever I want, right? If I make money, I can spend it on whatever I want. And no one can criticize me. It's that simple.
I mean,
okay?
we can. People have the right to fucking criticize you. Look, people are free to give you the fucking money, of course. But people also have the right to fucking criticize you for your fucking methods in trying to fucking beg for that money. You know? Was that a whole clip? Oh, Jesus fucking... Oh my fucking god. Where'd you start this? Where'd you start with such a fucking clip? Holy fucking shit. You know? I mean, for years, Phil fucking lied to his audience about fucking not having a fucking a habit or a problem or an addiction with WWE champions. For years, Phil was called out for his problem, for his addiction, for his gambling habit, and Phil denied for years and years and years that it is fucking true. He promised his fans the detractors are lying, the detractors are making things up. I don't play this fucking game. I need that money. I really do. And he's fucking and he was fucking playing this game. He was wailing away in this game. You know, for some of the most trying circumstances in his fucking life. Yeah, hashtag save the house was going on while Phil was wailing away on WWE champions. Phil went through a goddamn fucking bankruptcy proceeding while fucking wailing away on WWE fucking champions. You know? And all this fucking time, Phil's like, guys, please support me, and I'm going to have to fucking have lunch meat sandwiches for fucking lunch for my wife tomorrow. All while fucking spending ridiculous amounts of fucking money on WWE champions. And for years, we fucking told his audience and warned his fucking audience fucking money's going to this, and Phil would say, no, the trolls are lying, the trolls are making things up for drama. And then Phil's like, you know what? Eventually, it came clean, you guys, it's me. It's my account. The trolls are right. The detractors are right. Yeah, that was me. I was playing the game. But now I've confessed, we can move on. And you guys can forget all about the fucking times I begged you for so much fucking money and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this serious fucking problem of mine. This serious gambling addiction. Fast forward to current day, and Phil Bonnell has a brand new gambling addiction in the form of real cards and not digital cards and fucking Pokemon cards. He never ever dealt with the issue. He never ever dealt with the addiction. and his fans are continuing to enable this fresh, brand new problem that we are fucking witnessing unfold in real fucking time. But you know what? I'm fucking done trying to fucking warn his dumbass deadheads. They deserve to fucking lose their fucking entire life savings to this fucking idiot begging them for their fucking money. Let them fucking go bankrupt, for Phil's sake. I'm done fucking having pity for them.
Here's actually
so one more
the
clip
real
here.
answer.
One more clip here. How exactly would a troll getting control of your bank account not affect you exactly? How is it? How's that any different than years ago when it actually happened? The only difference you say that matters is you don't care. So it doesn't matter anymore? Do you realise how dumb that sounds? Okay. What dumb thing does Phil say here?
Here's actually the real answer to the question. All right. There have been times when trolling has been worse or better. Okay. But what has happened is finally, I'm immune to the trolling. Yes, there could be small annoyances here or there, like this idiot coming into the chat with 1 million sock accounts and spamming, and we have to have a moderator take care of it. But it doesn't affect me anymore in any major way. It's just minor annoyances here or there. It's not a big deal. There was a time when the trolling would hurt dramatically. They would find a way to mess with my finances, to mess with my business, to shut down my streaming. All those days are in the past. Now I'm free to do whatever I want. I'm making enough money that I can do whatever I want, and there's nothing they can do about it. Okay? So I'm good. It really is, it's proportionate to how much you let it affect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that if you're being trolled and it affects you, it's your fault. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you can eventually get to a point where so much has happened that it just doesn't matter anymore what they do. It's nonsense, you know? And that's the point that I'm basically at now. Like, it doesn't matter what these idiots say or do, what videos they make. Who gives a fuck? I still stream. I still do well. I still have a great time. Why do I care? I just ignore them. And I'm good.
That is such a naive, complacent fucking approach to fucking take. That is really an extraordinarily fucking dense approach to this fucking thing. Like, so basically what you're admitting to is that you never fucking learn from these fucking things. As long as you get more money, then it doesn't fucking matter what happens. You know what I mean? It doesn't fucking matter what things are unearthed and uncovered by the fucking detractors. As long as your fucking loyal army of dentheads keep sending you fucking dollars and dimes every single fucking day, en masse, in large amounts, and that's all that fucking really matters, more than anything else. As long as your fucking loyal fucking fans ignore the truth of what's going around and what's being said about you and what's fucking being talked about, whatever, and as long as they just fucking keep lining your pockets with money, then why bother with the drama? Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, keep burying your head in the fucking sand and pretending that fucking what we're saying and doing is not fucking real, Phil. I'm sure that'll fucking turn out very fucking well for you. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Phil is literally one whale saying I don't feel like giving him money today. That is the difference between a good day and a bad day for Phil. Well, whales like turn up to attach stream and go, you know what, I'm not gonna give money today. Christ alive. The bad man is on a stream and he's actually doing his microphone only. Hold on. Let me get a bad man on pause.
The return. Good.
Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. The bad man here. Here we go. So the bad man stream is live. We're going through 1.5 speed, and we'll put him on pause and we'll build up some speed up juice. So there we go. There is actually an interesting correlation here. So the DSPsucks.com website actually has an interesting thing where if you track the data for the last like 90, okay, well you can only do it for 30 days, right? You know, but there is an interesting correlation between the amount of money Phil gets, the green line, and the bans, especially in the last month or so, or the last few weeks. I mean, okay, honestly, this correlation here, look at from here, the 29th of May, check out the fucking line between the number of bans that Phil's made and the amount of money he gets that day, you know? Also, the 30th, you know, I wasn't streaming, you know what I mean? And the same for the 6th, and the same for the 12th and the 13th, so these days are zero, you know what I mean? But yeah, when Phil comes back, 128 bans, $146. 144 bans, $162, you know what I mean? It's a very interesting correlation on this chart between how many people are banned that day and how much money Phil got that day. Even the days we kind of spikes a bit higher than usual, you know? There's more bans this particular day where Phil got more money that particular day as well. It went down as well this day, so it's a weird correlation going on there. But yeah, Jesus man. And the latest Phil bans are the usual ones, you know what I mean? But it's like, actually, he's a recent, he's banned 3 people today already. This one just said non-captured monkey Mikey, whatever that is. Make a goddamn YouTube brand account that says, mate, so accounts fast. My YouTube brand account is so easy, even Jay can do it. Oink, oink, you give me a chicken fillet, scraps fillet. Fill the trough. Oink, oink, Jesus Christ, man. But there we go. Anyway, okay. Let's first of all watch this Rebsy video here. I'm not sure, I've not seen this video yet myself. But DSP versus the Hulk Trooper. Good idea, bad idea, featuring Detractor Ann.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea. Good idea.
Oh no. Boss fight? Yeah, this. I'm gonna go in with like one. No. Maybe I should just die. No, we can just go and we can take her. It's only 1 hit from kill. No. Oh, it's so much damage. Oh, and I can't. Why I heal? Why I heal? Why I heal? Oh my god.
Well done, Ann. That was a good boss fight.
It just fucking smashes me for so much.
Bad idea.
We might be here a while.
What am I supposed to do? I don't have a dodge. Like, I literally don't have a dodge. I can roll, but maybe I gotta roll through it.
We might be here
I'm
a
not fast
while.
enough to stop them. This weapon is so slow, I can't stop them from hitting me. I see. They hit me no matter what. You can't just burrow. You have to jump first, right? You can't just burrow. I keep jumping instead of burrowing. Yeah, it sucks that you have to jump first because you have to like time the burrow to. You have to do jump a first, which is awful. I just want to burrow and I can't.
It's almost like the game is trying to suggest you need momentum to burrow into the ground.
God damn it! Fuck! I hate this fucking weapon. I can't dodge him. I'm trying. Wow, couldn't heal there. Oh my god. Another ultra hard game that's ultra hard for the sake of being ultra hard. It's not even the game, it's the controls too. Like I don't like the weapon. I don't like the controls. I love the art style. I love the music. I love the idea. But I can't control my character, so I suck. See, I can't dodge. The jump is not invincible, only the dig. And the dig has to come after a jump. I just want to dodge, and there's no dodge in the game. All I want to do is dodge when he attacks, and you can't. There's no dodge. There's no instant attack. My attack is delayed. My dodge is delayed. Everything's fucking delayed. I feel like I'm playing Dark Souls 3 on Xbox One. I do. Everything's monstrously delayed. I'm trying to see if I hold the button I do the roll, if the roll is also a dodge. Nope. I can't attack fast enough to hit these things. I just can't. Look, my attack is so slow. There's such a delay when you press the button. I can't attack the little enemy. It's ridiculous. I hate this weapon. All I'm trying to do is roll. You can't roll because you have to jump first to do the dig, or like I can't do anything. I need the game to be responsive. It's not. Like, the game's not responsive at all. Everything is slow.
He is so bad at this
What do
game.
I do? I can't get away from him because there's no fast move. I really don't understand what they want me to do. Wasn't I in the ground there and he still hit me? Does anyone understand? They hit me every time because I just can't attack in time. I'm too slow. I'm too fucking slow. I don't understand it. I hate the weapon. I literally hate it. I want a weapon that makes sense and plays like a game I've played. This weapon plays like nothing I've ever played before. It's some bizarre build. Why is this available at the beginning of the game? This should be like a rare weapon you find halfway through. And then if you want to challenge yourself, you do it. Not,
yeah,
oh, this
blame
is
the
starter
weapon.
build. By the way, it's insanely hard compared to the game, the rest of the game. Like, I hate this shit.
You are a weapon, you fucking turd.
Fuck this. I just don't care. Like, I'm actually starting to get pissed and not care.
Face tank, face tank, face tank. Oh, that didn't work.
I can't move. I'm like a slug. My character is slow as shit. Why does she walk so slow? Mina the Hollower. They should call her Mina the Slug. Nope. I can't even get past a bat without getting hit because she's too slow. At least again with this build. How much you want to bet the other weapons work like normal weapons in the video game? But this is the bizarre weirdo weapon for someone who wants to ultra challenge themselves. And that's why I can't fucking do anything. I can't even control her normally because it's some weird build. It's bizarre. Just select a weapon. Whisper and Vesper, a pair of nimble daggers, tap X to stab in quick succession. Night Star, a crushing base affixed with a flexible chain. Press X to strike from a distance. Or the Blast Strike Maul, a hammer with explosive force. Hold X to charge it up while charging. Move to roll. Try that. If you want to try the other weapons, do it. Get yourself topside. Whoa, it is the Kraken. So your goal is to charge and slam and dodge around when you're charging and then slam. I don't know how effective this will be, but we could try it. I can't attack fast enough to hit the fucking thing. I just can't. She's too slow with this build.
You're too slow.
Oh my god. Again, why was that hard? Because she's so slow. Nothing, it's not like a game where it's like, oh, he's attacking, parry it. Oh, he's attacking, dodge it. It's like, oh, he's attacking. You already had to be holding the button down to do a roll or charge, or you already had to have jumped so you can burrow under. You have to, like, guess and predict everything he's doing. I don't want that. I want to on-the-fly respond to it, not guess what he's going to do ahead of time through repetition.
The end.
Jesus Christ.
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Sorry, I won't tell anyone. You done a DSP, you won't tell anyone. It's alright. There we go. So big up to MC for that video. Good stuff indeed. That's how you don't fucking play that fucking game. Right, we have a Snot Banal compilation now, covering a day stream antics here. I'm going to watch this at 1.5 speed, and then I'll begin bingo afterwards. So here we fucking go. This is a recap of the day stream from yesterday.
Hell, play game!
Oh my god!
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right, so if you guys are enjoying Killer Bean, please support the stream, give it a like, and please support it via whatever method you can, whether it's super chats, memberships, subs, kicks, or...
Oh, it also covers a night stream from Sunday night. Okay, so it's Sunday's night stream and Monday's day stream in this compilation, okay?
via PayPal. I'm going to keep playing this for the whole hour. We've been playing for about 20 minutes, about 40 more minutes of Killer Bean. And you can let me know that you like it and you want more by supporting.
So all they're doing is they're preying on the stupid. And the stupid don't realize it because they're not self-aware. They're just like cows chewing their cud all day. And they just keep throwing attention and money at those people.
Holy shit! Joseph just did a $100 super chat. Thank you. Alex Silva for $50. I'm looking forward to Code Veronica playthrough. Dark Ethan, a $60 super chat. So thank you so much, Dark Ethan. That is $42.96. We'll call it 43.
I have a hot list of fucking I press the button and it sends out the fill signal. And then fucking all the whales start running in with money bags. They run to the stream to save it. If you guys keep spamming kick chat bullshit, I'm just gonna ban you all again, even though I unbanned a bunch of you today, because you're all idiots. Every single one of you that's saying, oh, well, you should open more packs, it should be 3 packs, it should be 5 packs, you're an idiot. I know my own fucking criteria for opening packs of cards, okay? I'm not an idiot. You are. So shut the fuck up. There's one large contribution. I said for contributions of $50 or more, that's a pack of cards. I said if we hit $100, that's a pack of cards. So guess how many packs of cards we have so far tonight? 2.
By the way, he never before said or more. He said a $50 contribution gets you a card opening, a pack opening. You know? Of course, the cumulative goals are there. $100 you open a pack, $150 you open a pack. The cumulative goals were there. But he never implied a 50 or more contribution would only be 1 pack. You know, that was a fucking bizarre little retcon from Phil. And he also waited until people gave him more than usual to kind of try and mind it. So yeah, it is disgusting. You know what I mean? Surely if someone gives you 100, that is okay, that's 2 packs. You know what I mean? You have given me 100, that's its own right, it's worth 2 packs. It's just pure greed from the bad man. Basically, no one needs to give him more than $50 at a time. If you're giving him $100, you're not getting anything extra. So there's no point in giving Phil more than 50. In fact, it also doesn't deserve anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, you get what I'm saying though. His whales, if it had any sense, wouldn't give him more than that.
If you can't fucking cow, shut the fuck up. No one cares. Kick chat acting like bitches again when I just unbanned all of you this morning. Shut up. Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Yes.
I can't dodge. What? I healed, and while she was healing, she took damage, and the heal didn't work because she took damage, and I died. That's lame.
You're lame. Oh, not this boss fight again, God almighty. Phil's removed the goals. Okay, I feel this needs context, okay? This needs some context, okay? Allow me to present the context. I would just ignore this fucking horrible site for a second here. But allow me to present the context of why goals suddenly kind of got brought back. What the fuck's he wearing today? Like, this is Phil's attire today. Hawaiian shirt with a bright yellow t-shirt. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck me. On the night stream, and if I just mute that, we had a return of goals. Look at this shit. Packs to open. 1 of 19. The goals returned. And as the stream went on, packs to open 3 of 19. You know? And as it went on, packs to open the state, no, it's state of 3. So here we go. 3 of 19, and I think that's what it stayed basically for the whole time, you know. Packs to open 3 of 19. I don't know if it went up anymore. Sorry, I did. It did 4 of 19. Of course, these aren't goals though. They're not goals. Why on earth would you think these are goals? No. Goals don't exist anymore on Phil's fucking streams. They're milestones.
You can't just burrow. You have to jump first, right? You can't just burrow. I keep jumping instead of burrowing.
I'm just overall pretty good at all kinds of different games. You want to know the truth? I'm probably one of the best overall WWE champions gamers in the country.
Nope.
We're skipping this fight. We've seen this fight already in Resi's compilation, okay? So yeah, we're skipping this boss fight. The Hulk Trooper boss fight, we're skipping that, okay? We've seen it already. We've seen it already, for God's sake. You know, the Resi compilation. He's awful at it. He's terrible at it. God, it's so much of a fucking compilation as this boss fucking fight. Okay, here we go. We'll play it from here.
Tomorrow is the DSP morning show, followed by the conclusion of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and DSP tries it, the new pimento cheese sandwich at Chick-fil-A. Okay? I literally right now have the least amount of subs I've ever had on Kick since I started streaming on Kick. Who fucking cares? No one is subbing or resubbing at this point. So I don't know what to say. It sucks to be at the lowest number I've ever had. It would be great to get more support tomorrow from Kick side, but at this rate, I don't know. It ain't doing so well. Okay?
And then Stepdad came out of nowhere and gave him some Kick support.
Phil's blowing his money on DoorDash. Phil's blowing his money on mobile games. Phil's blowing his money on gin. That's where my money goes every fucking month. And that's why I had to declare bankruptcy.
And C-Flow did 1,500 SEK. That is $159.74. Holy shit.
Is it a whale? It is a whale, because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. He's got a big old eyeball. My camera is racist. It doesn't like the V. My camera is racist. I can't believe it. It won't focus. It will not focus on the V. Only this one card is having this issue. Look, it won't do it. Why won't it focus on the card? Are you kidding me? I've never seen this happen before. Well, it's a 2-star Naveen. I can't even see the stars. It won't stop. I think they're gold.
Old.
Dude, are you kidding? What is this fucking room?
I should tell you guys, I should tell you as well what happened with Phil's Castlevania stream, okay? So, the Castlevania stream, the gameplay itself didn't last too long. Phil was kind of done with the game well before the end of the stream, you know? So, Phil was told, so Castlevania is a game where the more you play it, the more powerful your character becomes, because that's a formula for a lot of games, to be fair, you know what I mean? But yeah, the more you play it, the further you get into the game kind of becomes easier, because your character becomes more powerful, and more powerful, and more powerful. Plus, Phil was told of a fucking cheese build of sorts, you know, to fucking implement and use. But then Phil complains that the game's too easy after using the very fucking same cheese build that he utilised the whole game. So he was upset that it was too easy, even though he went out his way to try and make it as easy for himself as possible.
I'm dead. Holy shit. Well, at least I won. I survived. She revived me, which is excellent, and I leveled up the fairy so high level.
Liking the stream helps a lot. Engagement would be very important right now. We can get some engagement on the stream. It would help a ton. Thank you, guys. A diamond. Shining bright. Like the diamond.
You know, people were saying e-begging. I have to agree. I'm a beggar and I'm a loser and I'm on level 1. Oh God, silly as goose. I don't need testosterone replacement therapy like you. I'm very virile. I don't have any problems whatsoever with the testosterone levels in my body. Bruh. In fact, they're probably higher than ever since I started my you know, working out and everything. I'm pumped all the time.
I haven't had sex in ages.
Mr. Wet Noodle.
Yes, I spend money on mobile games. I love my life. I have so much fun every single day. You're bagging. I love my old bastard. So much fun. Everyone hates me.
I'll be back tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific time, and
I have so much fun.
I certainly hope that you will join me for TCG Card Shop Sim right here on the stream, where we will be running a card shop, opening virtual packs, and then opening packs in real life. Will we find another hit to add to the Wall of Fame like we did earlier today with the Star Me? We'll find out. I hope you'll join me tonight for that. Addict, whale, gambler, endlessly spend money. It's addictive. And I'm going to say this publicly to everyone out there. If you're addicted to contributing to anyone, me, or any other content creator, please seek help and stop. Well, I want to try again, right? Like, no lie. It's that dopamine field. You get addicted to it. Like, you know what? I want to pull again. Because I want to try. I got some good characters that first time. The second time I didn't, but now maybe I'll recover from that. Let me try again, and then you try again. You see what I'm saying? And then you're done. Next thing you know, you just spent thousands of dollars for what? For virtual Hulk Hogan's and virtual wrestlers. There's still this back here, and it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. Oh, I love it.
Well, fucking love it. Good stuff indeed. It is time for us now to focus our attention on the bingo side of things. So here if I can go. Also to play bingo with a bingo card. So yeah, hold on. I'll just get this sorted up here. There we go. There we go. There's stuff needs. So there we go. Right. Now, also to play bingo today, first of all, we're going to need a bingo number to generate today's bingo card. First number in chat I saw was from BST, who said 25. BST beating everyone to the punch. There we go. BST wishes his marbles were as fast as him. Lol. But there we go. Let's type in 25 here and see what bingo card we have for today. We need Phil to say and do the following on today's bingo stream. We need Phil to say goal or milestone. Yeah, I've actually amended the goal square, so it also includes a milestone. Milestone and goal are the same fucking thing, okay? So I have updated that. It's not just goal, it's to say milestone counts as well. In case you're not aware, milestones basically is a replacement word for goal these days, and he says it quite often, so there we go. We felt saying nonsense, experiment, him doing a wire a T-pose, and him saying here's a thing or here's a deal. The second row is still saying catchwations. In fact, King, him scratching his stash, and him giving some regular old-fashioned leaning manual ban, which he's done already, so I'm going to tick it off already. The third row is still saying comment now Pokemon cards, him talking about Twitter X or being on Twitter X, and him having dead air. The fourth row is still saying kick, him feeling his arms, his chair shaking, him being on defense mode, and him getting at least $50+ in support. The fifth and final row is still saying so anyway, you see, unique, him getting a fake tip, and finally, him saying what I mean by that is. That's the bingo card we have for today's stream. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts or burps that Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that the bad man begs, we also get a free space. And we've been getting lots of them lately, thanks to him begging like the little bitch that he is. If Jade shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to Jade, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate that free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to his bestest buddy in the whole wide world, Satan, not only do we get to get a free space for that, but to celebrate that free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
Those are the ways that Phil can help us get free spaces, but you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces on these bingo streams too. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have to these bingo streams, we get a free space. For every 5 super chats of any support level, we get a free space as well. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space. I've had £2 today so far, so another £3 in tips we get as our first free space. There is of course a possibility of a nuke button option. A £25 tip could definitely see a nuke getting launched, however, or 5 free spaces. It's up to you guys to decide which is which, whoever, you know what I mean, so there we go. But of course, in my opinion, the best way to get free spaces is just to like the damn stream. 25 likes is 1 free space, which we already have, so that's our first free space of the bingo. 50 likes is 2 more free spaces. 75 likes is an additional 3 free spaces, and 100 likes for the bingo stream would be 4 more free spaces on top of all of that. So there we go. And of course, every time we get a free space courtesy of you guys liking the stream, we celebrate with an animation to just reward ourselves. And in this instance, I think banana.
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in the...
Thanks, Jasper. Remember, you all got to make sure you double tap that bastard, you know, because one might not be enough. Good stuff indeed. So you guys are in charge of some ways we get free spaces, but the rest is controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Now, there are some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to let AI marble Phil, but I'll explain it right now, so take it away, you weird looking prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the ! marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Good stuff indeed. Make sure you have your own comment locked and secured. If we do get a full house, it could be your marble that wins one of these prizes. A wee reminder, by the way, to people, you know what I mean? Current prize winners include Hi Am Stu, has a Scottish soundboard pass, which expires after today. MRC Midnight, Aussie's Game Room, Detractor Simba, Sack Says Play, and 1982 Space Movie all also have Scottish soundboard passes. Meanwhile, Tom has a marble pass. You know, so if Tom's in the stream and wants to fucking have a game of marbles get played randomly, he can declare a marble game whenever he wants. So that's the prize that they got. So there we go. You got to win it, as old saying goes, you know. But also a wee reminder to people, there are currently people as well who are waiting for their month-end prizes, okay? Culimp, Bill Brasky, Yorkshire Walker, Fear Monarch, Mammon, Ulf Arbos as well. And yeah, I was Sticky Man, Bacon Pancake, Disco 2-3. You know what I mean? There's several people. I'm hoping to get you guys sorted by Friday. Right? All you guys that are waiting for your long-awaited bingo prizes. On Friday, I hope to get you all squared up and done and dusted. If you haven't yet contacted me behind the scenes, make sure you do so very soon. Even if you have got in touch with me already before, feel free to email again just to make sure I'm on top of things, okay? And I'll try and get you sorted by Friday for your prizes that you are due, okay? So there we go. So the good stuff indeed. Down from the crab says I don't even remember when a soundboard. Who are you on? So which one are you? Because also your YouTube name, your @ name is different from your marble name. So who are you? Are you? I don't know who you. Are you? I mean, you're in 1992 space. Say you are you won the other day. You won yesterday. Okay, your marble won yesterday. You're the most recent soundboard winner. Basically, it just means if you want me to press a random Scottish soundboard button, I'll press it when you want me to. You know. But also, I need to stop taking notes. I need to take notes of the YouTube names and not the marble names. Because some people have it, it's different for some people, you know, like you are a good example. You're not on here as 1992 Space Movie, you're on here as Down from the Crapper. So yeah, I'm going to change that. Hold on, I'm going to change that. Down from the Crapper. You have a soundboard pass. Not Space Movie, you have it, so there we go. Okay, stuff indeed. I need to try and get that sorted, you know, behind the scenes later on. But there we go. So good stuff indeed. Anyway, I think I've covered all the bases, not jazz, you know what I mean? Yeah, if you're an outstanding bingo winner, you know what I mean? I went through it last hour on there, you know, Culent, Bill Brasky, Yorkshire Walker, Fear Monarch, Mammon, Ulfa Arbalist, Bacon Pancakes, Sticky Man, Disco 23, Dips, Ulfa Arbalist. Oh, you guys, get in touch with me. Email me behind the scenes. KingJadVCMP@gmail.com. Email me, alright? And I will make sure try and get you sorted by Friday for your long-awaited end of month prizes. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Now, I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing left for us to do before I start playing bingo, and that is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button once more to send us off into battle.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
On that angry milky note, it is time for us to start playing bingo. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if I can go. Microphone only at first. For Phil's, you know, for the start of the stream. But yeah, one square ticked off already as well. Because Phil banning somebody right from the get-go. Here we go.
And welcome to the show. It's going to be a good stream today, as today we got Spooky Vibes, the return of horror to DSP Gaming. As today, it is the premiere of Resident Evil Code of Veronica X. Only the second time ever that I'm playing the game. The last time I played it was a long 11 years ago. Incidentally, it was actually a summertime downtime playthrough, which is also how we're doing it this time. Obviously, I'm excited. I love classic Resident Evil, and this is considered one of the classic games. They're remaking this game for next year, and therefore, it's a good time to play it again and re-experience the original, so basically I can compare this to the new one. If I didn't do this, I likely wouldn't remember much of the original, and therefore this will give me the frame of reference next year when we play the remake. I'm very excited to chill with all of you. Here we got spooky music playing here on the stream. It's more ominous background music. In honor of the return of Resident Evil, we're going to do a chill morning show where we hang out and we build up attendance and talk about certain things. In fact, I figured out next week's DSP tries it already, so I want to tell you all about that. And then basically get to it. By the way, I did tweak some settings in OBS. Today, perhaps, will be the first day we will not have audio desync with me playing on PlayStation. I don't know if that's for sure. I was listening to what people were telling me was the cause of the audio desync. We may have solved the problem, okay? And that'd be nice to not have a desync and have to redo it 10 times during the stream. But we'll find out live, okay? All right, I'm just going to run and use the restroom quickly, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to begin chilling, hanging out, having a good time here on the morning show before Resident Evil begins, okay? Thanks, guys. I'll be right back. Enjoy the spooky vibes. See you in a sec.
Pile of shit. And then his camera goes live at 11:22 or something, apparently. So there we go. Spoiler, his schedule is derailed already. God almighty. Honestly, if Phil... what the hell's happening in Phil's YouTube chat? We put him for groom side Phil. Panda was 17, Phil's a groomer. Panda was 17, Phil's a groomer. Holy shit. But yeah, Phil starts his morning show. It's not a podcast, it's a morning show, you know. And Phil starts this right here. So here we go. Now, I mean, if Phil gets too boring today, I mean, if we're playing bingo and we get a full house and we have a choice of like doing our bingo card or doing something else, we could do something else, by the way, you know. If we win one full house, we don't need to force ourselves to keep going. Like, we could literally do anything else. We could just do some marbles for the hell of it. We could play some Jackbox Party Pack games, like play some Fibbage or whatever, you know what I mean? We don't have to force ourselves to endure the bad man if he has been insufferable and go through like a hard, you know, another bingo card or whatever, you know? You know, but yeah, let's try and win one card at the very least, okay? And then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But here we go, let's try and win his first card at the very least. Here's the start of the morning show. God help us all.
Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome. It's time for the DSP Morning Show here on DSP Gaming. I'm actually a little early today. Ready to go, raring to go, because it's an
11:23 in the morning, and Phil's like, holy shit, it's so early. I'm still waking up, man. Oh my god. My eyes are all bloody. I'm not used to fucking seeing my alarm clock at 11:23 a.m. Holy shit.
exciting day. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of June, 2026. Day 3 of my 6 days of streaming this week.
Jesus, who cares? Sonny says he does in Discord, he bores. He picks... Wait, Discord, what happens? Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Remember how Phil said Dan House... Someone told Phil that Dan Housen cursed him.
Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
It turns out Dan Housen actually did curse DSP. I'll cover that in a second. First of all, thank you to Sideways Welshman for getting us a free space there by gifting 5 memberships. Very kindly indeed. Those memberships have went to OJ How Christian, Mr. Killer of Things, Panko Breadcrumbs, Well Swade, and Go Seawolves. So if you've got a membership there, make sure you thank Sideways Welshman for that. And thank you, Sideways Welshman, for getting us free space and supporting streamer. Is very kindly indeed. Now, I was meaning to show this today before bingo. I completely forgot. But Dan Housen does curse Darkside Phil. Well, I would help if I was on mute.
Yes, hello Dan Housen here, very nice, very evil, very famous, etc, catchphrase, so on and so forth. Something, love that Dan Housen. WWE superstar, legend, Hall of Famer. I'm in Italy they call it. As far as I know, is to Phil Brunelhausen, aka Darkside Philhausen, from robust and meaningful decimators, detractors. Alright, so the overuse of a WWE Champions account, he's guilty of begging for human monies and abusing the joystick. Alright, well anyways, until you give Danhausen Argentinian denim bananas, let me tell you that you are cast.
Whereas Dan Housen has attempted to curse Darkside Phil. This happened like 10 days ago, apparently, you know. But yeah, Jesus Christ, man. I'm not sure the origin of all this shit, you know what I mean? Like, I imagine it's cameo, yeah, maybe cameo, it must be cameo, but yeah. For fuck's sake. I don't know, I think Phil is too powerful for getting cursed by Dan Housen, but there you go. It's a real thing. Phil tried to find it, he couldn't find it where, but it showed up on my Discord. Nato Ronan actually found it. Nato Ronan found that on the Discord and they shared it in the Discord, so there we go. Good stuff indeed. So, DSP is bored already. This is a screenshot from like 10 minutes ago. And Phil is just sitting there bored at his fucking tiny mind, as you can see. So there we go. Yeah, oh god. I can only imagine. I'm trying to wonder what the fuck caused this. I imagine the $0 in support was a factor. This interesting number right here might be a factor as to this fucking face being made. Oh, tragic. So tragic for the bad man. Anyway, let us get back to bingo and let's see if we can get this full house.
And this is going to be a good one, man. This is going to be an exciting day for multiple reasons. I mean, let's be honest. Mostly it's because we're playing Resident Evil again. And we're playing classic Resident Evil for the first time in a long time. It's the return of Code Veronica. I have not played this game in 11 years. So it's only my second time playing it. This time around, I'm actually playing the original version from PS2 as played on PS4, as played on PS5, if that makes sense. And the reason I'm doing it is to get caught up and to remember this game so that when we play the remake next year, we can make direct connections and comparisons, all right? It's going to be fun. Last time I played this was 11 years ago during the summertime, and to be able to do it again as a summertime downtime playthrough with all of you, I'm excited. I really am. I think it's going to be a great one. I got a whole light show themed towards Umbrella, the red and white colors alternating. I actually have the actual text from Resident Evil.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! As the crawl today, it's good stuff. I'm pumped if you can't tell. On today's morning show, a few updates on a lot of things. Number 1, I'll let you know about next week's new DSP Tries It because I figured it out. Number 2, I'll tell you about potentially resolving audio issues while streaming on PS5. And number 3, an update on Pokemon cards because this week, so far, the first 2 days of this week have been amazing for people supporting the streams, leading to a ton of Pokemon unpackings. The momentum is tremendous. If we stay at this momentum, we might need a new box by the end of the week. So I have an update on all of that.
The thing is, I'm not sure if any of that will apply today. I don't think people really come for Pokemon card unpackings during a Resident Evil stream. But remember, it ties into support. So as long as people support this stream anyway, we'll still do so. So let's see what happens, okay? So we got a lot of topics to talk about. Hope that you guys are excited to chill with me as we build up attendance here before we begin with our premiere stream of Code Veronica X. So how is everyone doing this morning? How you doing? Good morning, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Stepmom says, those colors look more pink than red. Well, Stepmom, wow, that's fascinating. It's almost like if you combine the colors of white and red, it would kind of look pinkish. Did you ever think about that? That I don't broadcast onto a black wall? Anyway, so, how's everyone this morning? Let's see who we got today. On the YouTube side, who do we got? People Person, Muckman, Rupert, K-Manicus, Dante Inferno, Bean Beans, With Quackness, Tiger Pimp, Brian, Nerexidev. Who else do we got? Rudolph, Dark Lady God, Rupert, Tom Versetti, Gaia, Akipi, Ben, Barando, Grant Derby, Toasty, Pokemon Fan, and more. Really? People Person says, I watched your part 1 from the original playthrough. The game doesn't offer a difficulty choice. For this one, you gotta go with hardcore, right? But there's no difficulty choice. How could I pick it if there's no choice? I don't know. Game Dude, how are you? And then on the kick side, who do we got this morning? We got Stepmom, who doesn't understand the colors of red and white and pink. Money Gus, Faded Shadow, Hot Poutine, Eliza Pancake, Sewer Rat, Captain Cody, Steam Controller is here. Wow. Spoons. Who else do we got? The Copper Chef, Bizarre Pronunciation, and more. How y'all doing? What's up, everybody? What's up, what's up? Summer is upon us, right? Within a week, it's summertime here in the United States. We've already got summertime weather. Yesterday, it was in the 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside. We had all of our air conditioning maximum blasting. I've officially installed the final air conditioner, so the entire house is set up for summer. This morning, we turned on the central fan system, you know, what you use to heat the house, but we just turned it on to circulate the air. And now we're going to basically try to get the ambient temperature of the house down a few degrees so we could kind of trap that in here for the summer. Right now, we currently still have like stuffier air in the house. We want to try to blast that out. So we're working on it, and we'll see what happens. But yes, summer is upon us. And everyone is celebrating, right? People are going out and starting to do summertime things, you know, redoing their yard, going to the...
Yeah, what are you doing, Bill? Are you going outside to fucking celebrate summertime things? Fuck no, you're going to stay inside your home 6 days a fucking week as per fucking usual, only fucking going out to fucking do the necessary fucking chores, you know? So yeah, like, look at you, pretending to fucking embrace summer, where you fucking stay inside like a fucking hermit that you fucking are.
The beach, stuff like that. Here, we got summertime vibes as well, right? And it's been...
Wait, we don't need to go to the beach. I look at I can fucking pretend I got a beach behind me, guys.
Fun. In fact, you know what?
Wow. he literally is pretending he's got a beach behind him. Holy fuck. I mean, I feel like you ever get the impression sometimes that you might know somebody too well? you know, you ever get the impression that you might have, I mean, I feel a bit concerned that I kind of called that happening before it happened.
Think I might hop on the beach, maybe have a little pina colada today. What do you think? How do you like my personal cabana here on the beach? Because the truth is, I actually broadcast live from the beach every day. You just don't know it because my technology is so advanced. You think that I'm sitting in some, you know, stuffy office somewhere in the corner of my house. But no, I'm living large, living life to the fullest. That's how I got this lovely tan. Very nice. A mojito is better. Mojitos are good. Like, what are... Summertime drinks. Pina coladas, Mai Tais, mojito.
You stay the fuck away from mojitos, you fucking prick. That's my fucking cocktail drink to fucking have on fucking beaches, alright? I really enjoy, if I'm fucking somewhere really nice, like the Canary Isles or something like that, I fucking love having a fucking mojito or 5 to just, you know, to enjoy on a nice roasty, toasty fucking day on the fucking beach. Right now, I am not on a beach. Of course, I am in the glorious Scotland, so all I can do is enjoy a nice cold beer in my hand right now while we're enduring the bad man. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. What's Phil fucking know about, you know, I love, that's the thing, Phil, honey, we don't need to go on holiday. Look, we can pretend we're there with green screen technology. Isn't that amazing, honey? Who needs to fucking have a honeymoon? We'll bring the honeymoon to us by technology. Sorry. Do you think he has a backstreet of him and Ket at the zoo in Japan? There you go, babe, our holiday. Wish you were here. We are fucking here.
Right? Those would be your 3 summertime drinks, typically. I guess you could argue a margarita, but I think margarita is more like year-round. There you go. What are the beaches like here? Not good, but here we climb up into the mountains. I live in Washington State, in the United States here.
We climb up to the mountains. Phil the fucking mountain climber all of a sudden.
And the Pacific Northwest is very outdoorsy, mountainous, kind of. Not really much for beachgoers. What am I talking about? I'm on the beach right now. How could I be saying this, right? Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I hope that you guys are finding a way to chill during the summer months. I know that I have very few viewers who are in the Southern Hemisphere. Seriously, like if you look at my demographics, most people who watch me are in the Northern Hemisphere, meaning it's summer for you or it's about to be summer, okay?
Who fucking cares?
Pokemon fans in Southern Florida, I get key lime coladas. They are to die for. That's probably good. I like key lime flavor. That's probably delicious, man. Now you're gonna make me want to drink, and that's not good. I shouldn't be drinking when I'm playing Resident Evil. That would be a bad idea.
Who
all right.
fucking cares?
So I hope everyone's doing well. All right, I do. I hope you're all doing good. What a great week it's been, right? Great positivity so far. This week, first thing I did, I unbanned a bunch of people on Kick. I've continued that, by the way. Over the week, people have asked for unbans, and I've been unbanning people and giving amnesty. In general, it's worked. I would actually say most people have been nice this week. Thank you for that. You're actually showing that like there's a thing called human decency, and we can all abide by it. That's very nice that you guys kind of are being nice back to me.
I mean, being nice back? You should have banned most of them in the first place. Most of these fucking bans are done because you're a fucking thin-skinned, petty little bitch who fucking can't handle fucking just basic fucking constructive criticism. And see if I can lash out angrily at fucking people because you're such a thin-skinned bitch. People being nice to me about just shut the fuck up. Don't ban them in the first place. You know how many people I've had to ban? I can't actually remember the last person I've had to ban from Bingo, you know? Admittedly, my streams don't get the sort of numbers that Phil does, you know what I mean? That's a possibility, you know? Phil gets like 166 people watching, he gets like 200 people watching him. I get like fucking 50 to 100, you know, sometimes a bit more. But yeah, I can't even remember the last time I had to ban anyone for fucking acting out.
For being nice to you. You know, the usual 1 or 2 people who come in with the sock accounts are continuing, but the people who are like, you know, kind of, you know, I got a little pissy last week or whatever, I've unbanned them and it seems like things are going well. Oh, Virtual Boy, I thought I had already unbanned that guy. I swear I did. Hold on, can I copy the name? I swear I had banned this person already. Here. Yeah, I already had. I don't know. They just didn't come back because I swear I'd already unbanned them. Yeah. So, geez, how do we get caught? We have a few things to talk about on this morning show before we just get to like general Q&A. What should we talk about? Let's start. I have an update. I figured out what I want to do for DSP Tries It next week. I think it's a pretty good idea. My wife brought it up there. So here's the thing. I've been talking for weeks now that I want to go back to Wendy's because Wendy's is claiming they have.
Oh, for God's sake! Thank God of it. Okay, I'm not hungry. I was smart today. Okay, I was smart. Made myself an elder. You know what I mean? So I'm well fed. You know what I mean? I'm all good. But yeah, it's still going to fucking torture us all with some sort of food talk for the next fucking 10, 15, 20 possible fucking minutes.
Redone their spicy chicken sandwich. If you remember, I used to love the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. I highly recommended it as one of the best chicken sandwiches you could get in fast food. Somewhere along the way, Wendy's screwed it up. You know, this thing used to have a ginormous fried chicken patty that would like go out to the edges of the bun, be sticking out in every direction. It would be juicy, spicy, everything would be good. Then all of a sudden, as you tried to get it again, it started to shrink in size, less flavor. Like, what happened? It's like they downscaled it, and like they acted like nobody was going to notice. Of course people noticed, okay? So I stopped going to Wendy's, actually, except for DSP Tries It. Like, I had no desire to go there. That used to be my go-to, and now I don't care anymore, okay? So apparently, they redid it. They heard the complaints of the people, and they said they redid the sandwich, and now it's better again. So I've wanted to try this for a few weeks. Well, guess what? This week, Wendy's is having a special themed meal for the new Monsters versus Minions or Minions versus Monsters movie that's coming out. I don't even know what it's called, but there's a new Minions movie coming out, and they have a new tie-in meal. Now, it's just a regular meal. It's nothing special, but it's themed to be the Minions. So I said, well, why not go there, get the meal, and order the spicy chicken as the meal? Because the options are the spicy chicken sandwich or the Big Bacon Classic. So let's get the spicy chicken version, and let's see if it's any good, if they've improved it or not. And they have a new banana flavoring that you can get in either a vanilla or chocolate frosty. So maybe I'll order the spicy chicken meal and this new banana frosty, and that will be when the DSP Tries It at Wendy's next week. Okay? So I think that's what we'll do. That sounds like a good one. So we've got it, you know, locked in. That's what we'll do for DSP Tries It next week. It's timely. It's interesting. Good stuff. Velvet Company says...
It sounds awful. I mean, it doesn't sound that... I mean, that'll bring butts to seats for a while. The Minions fucking crossover movie promotional deal at Wendy's. Holy shit. Make sure I fucking alert. Drama alert.
Today, the current season of Pokemon Champions is ending. Everyone's rank resets, but if you're in a higher rank, you receive a performance boost. Really? So what I should do tonight is play as hard as I can, get as far as I can. The rank will reset, but I'll get a reward for how well I played. Okay, that sounds good. It's fine starting over. I'm all right with that. That's cool. Well, plus, I don't know if Pokemon Champions is going to work tonight. We'll talk about that in a sec.
Who fucking cares?
Tonight's live stream is Pokemon Champions, which is the multiplayer-only, dual-focused Pokemon game, okay? Excuse me.
Wait a second. He was given a 99 cents. Well, basically, this is $1, effectively. This is a $1 contribution here. Super sticker. But Phil didn't update that on his leaderboard. Like, we've seen a screenshot of Phil in the future. At 40 minutes past 11, his time, his King's Tax still says 0. So does Phil just ignore this Or, well, I don't know. Maybe he ignores it, or maybe he's not shouting out catch wishes until later on. Who the fucking knows?
Excuse me. I like it, and I'm getting better at Pokemon duels. I've actually learned a lot about Pokemon just by playing this game, and Mimikyu is now my new favorite Pokemon as a result. Okay? But it didn't really resonate well with the audience. People more prefer that I play a full-on Pokemon game with story, with gyms, with badges, with all the traditional things that you know Pokemon for, rather than a game just based on dueling. So I stopped playing it to play Brilliant Diamond, which has done well the last couple streams we played. But I wanted to give it a shot as just a one-off night stream to see if it works. If it does, maybe it's something that we'll do kind of like Friday Night Fights, where we do it like once a week, just a Pokemon Champion stream just for fun. So I guess we'll see, okay? Let's see what happens. That's tonight's late stream. I hope you'll join me for that. And because it's a Pokemon stream, by default, it'll be a free unpacking of Pokemon cards, okay? Cool. All right, so DSP tries it next week is this new Minions versus Monsters meal at Wendy's featuring the spicy chicken sandwich and the new banana frosty. There you go. You think the game is down tonight for maintenance? Why would it be down early? I could see it going down overnight, like mobile games usually, because this game technically is a mobile game. It's Pokemon Champions, right? Usually, if it's going to be down for maintenance, it would be late at night. It wouldn't be like 7 to 9 p.m. when I stream. It
depends who's in charge of maintenance, Phil, and their time zones. I mean, yeah. How about you fucking do your research, Phil, and find out?
If you guys can confirm that, then we...
Okay, no, why should Phil go out his way to fucking look up? No. That's his audience supposed to do it instead. But Pokemon, I was thinking Pokemon being a Japanese kind of game. You know what I mean? It's their thing. So wouldn't it abide by their time zones? And not American time zones?
We might have to do something else tonight. Okay, that sucks if that's the case. I wasn't planning for that, but what can you do? Can we figure out?
Can we figure out?
Would it say online if I search right now?
Look, guys, he might be trying to find out for himself.
Okay.
Look at it.
I don't know what the hell. No, it's tomorrow. The maintenance is tomorrow. Oh, it is tonight. Oh, it's 7 to 11 tonight. Are you kidding?
No.
It's exactly 7 to 11 tonight.
Oh, it's almost like they fucking knew when you were streaming and said, let's fuck this guy over. Did the tractors fucking work for Pokemon?
That sucks.
Pikachu's a fucking troll.
Obviously, I had no idea. And by the way, what's happening? They are fusing the game with the mobile launch. They're saying the mobile launch will be very soon, and that's what this update is supposed to do. Yeah, they're saying when the update goes down, the mobile version goes live. So we're going to have an insane player count increase when we play the game next. There's going to be like tons of players. But it sucks we can't play right now. We can't play tonight. Shit. I don't know what to do now. Because here's the problem. We could easily swap streams, and tonight we could do Killer Bean and Mina the Hollower again. But I didn't announce that. So we may not have a good audience for it, right? I'm not going to do TCG Card Sim 2 days in a row. That, you know, that makes it... Ugh. What do you guys think we should do? First of all, thank you for telling me. Okay, because if you didn't tell me, that would have sucked. What do you think we should do tonight? What's up, John? We're not going to do Brilliant Diamond because we're doing Brilliant Diamond again tomorrow. That's tomorrow's daytime stream.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, see, we could just do a chill with Phil, but I don't know who's going to come by to chill with me for 2 hours on a fly out of nowhere like that. People are saying more Resident Evil. I mean, we could, but that's a lot of Resident Evil in one day. Do you think people are going to get tired? You think people are going to be like, oh, that's Resident Evil overload? Because technically, I don't even know how it's going to do today. Like, I hope this stream does well, but I don't even know how this stream's going to do. Boo! This totally screws the whole schedule up, too. It does. This really sucks. I almost feel like we got to do tonight what we were going to do tomorrow. Maybe we got to do Killer Bean and Mina the Hollower tonight. I think it's the only thing that works, because then I can play Pokemon Champions tomorrow on the launch co-op. It should be a huge day to play it. Everyone will be playing it tomorrow because it launches on mobile.
It's boring.
All right, I think that's what we have to do. I think we have to swap the streams around. I hate doing it, but what can you do, right? I think it's the only thing I can do. But now it just sucks. Like, I have no idea how tonight's stream's going to go, you know? That also means tomorrow is all Pokemon all day. Oh, man, this really puts a monkey wrench into my plans.
Make the bad man stop.
What I've been trying to do, if you haven't noticed, in the schedule, is have it so I balance my streams. So let's say, for example, we're going to do Pokemon on a day stream, right? That's the stream where you get a free Pokemon card opening. Right? We'll open a free pack of cards. So then I purposely try to make the night stream not anything to do with cards. That way people are tired of it. They don't want to focus on it. They don't have to. So yesterday, the first stream was Symphony of the Night, but it just so happened it was insanely well supported, so there were card openings, but there didn't have to be, you see? Then last night was TCG Card Sim. That was about the cards. On Sunday, the day stream was Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, so that was about the cards, but then the night stream was a balance between Killer Bean and Mina, and that really didn't have anything to do with cards. You see? I want to balance it. I don't want it to be an entire Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on the day stream, Pokemon Champions on the night stream. That's bad. That's not going to work. Shoot.
Who fucking cares?
For the next 20
This really screws the schedule up, because now
I'm going to be talking and saying absolutely nothing.
So can't balance the TCG game on a day without Pokemon. Oh, man. Okay, if I swap those, and I swap those... Oh, my God. Everything... I can't figure this out now. This is a crisis of the highest order.
Fuck off! No. I'm just not. Crisis to the highest order, guys. Stop the presses, guys. What are you working with Falcon do to try and fleece money from his dumbass dead sets? Quick as emergency meeting. Assemble the whales. Assemble the dolphins. Assemble all sort of creatures. Get the fuck out of here. No. I am saying let's take a breather. Right? Let's take a breather. I am going to put the bad man on pause for a little while. Let's have a wee random marble race. Okay? Let's try and see if we can come close to completing that very challenging marble map. You know? That one that's done us dirty. Time and time again. You know? Let's see if we can finally get the better of that fucking particular map. Alright? So yeah, fuck it. Let's take a little breather for the bad man, okay? So, it should be our favourites. Here we go. You know, I'm going to try 1,000. We'll just put 1,000 marbles in here. It's still, you know, basically it'll be our marbles, all 118 marbles that we have, repeated up until 1,000. So yeah. Let's just have a little break from Phil. Take a wee breather from Phil. There's 1,000 marbles in there. So there's going to be multiples of me, there's multiples of Dreambirds, there's multiples of Sunny, Peacock Gaming, Disco 23. There's so many marbles in here. So many marbles. Yes, look at all the marbles. There's so many of them. There's 1,000 marbles. And let's see if we can complete this very particularly challenging course. Let's hit start. Ah, the lag. Let's just look away for a second here. So much lag. Who am I going to follow? Who should we follow? We're following Daijodan. Their marble is the highest marble rate. They're the farmers of their marbles right now. Look at, there's 1,000 marbles. Well, technically it's 999 marbles pursuing us right now. Daijodan in first place here for now. Daijodan saying I'm high as fuck. Yeah, sure are. But what goes up must come down, and you're starting to come down now. Will you survive this fall, Daijodan? Oh, Jade, on the other side! Where'd he come from? And there's me! And there's Deadmax, holy shit! We're following you, Daijodan. Actually, I'm going to follow Jade. I'm going to follow Jade so I can watch them die. In marbles. Right, here we go. Time to die, Jade! Damn it, it survived! Oh, bastard! Oh, damn it, that wasn't fun. Like, yeah, and now Jade's fucking falling down here. Wait, gee, this is getting a bit fucking messy. Hold on. Let me, where are we? Let me just go over here. Let's just get over here, okay? Okay, this is where everyone's like, is landing. Jesus Christ, man. I think Brian's winning. No, Brian's not winning. Brian's marble is not winning. Alexander. And Alex, I just see. Well, Alex has gotten the. Well, one of them is anyway. But, what about you, Dapper Dragon? Okay, Alexander C is winning, technically. There we go. Dapper Dragon's in second place right behind. Sanchez plays as a dreaded end. Puddy's Karate, Bill Baraski, Hot Edge Reels. I am also there, and so is 1992 Space Movie. But yeah, we're following Alexander C's marble right now. Quite a lot of marbles are perishing in the distance behind us. But we're following Alexander C as they look to. Oh, that's a good. Well, I thought Alexander, they survived barely. But Dapper Dragon has taken lead here. Alex, yeah, more marbles probably. Then you know, one of your marbles die, but there's a possibility you're still alive in some other, some other place. Then I see you. I see one of your marbles dying, actually. But there you go. So you may be alive. One of you still might be alive. You know, that's how it works. You know what I mean? We all have our own different bunch of marbles. Dapper Dragon, can you survive this? You do. Good save, Dapper Dragon. But we're following Alexander C. That's actually a great fucking bounce. Oh, too much space. Oh, too much momentum. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hot Edge Studios is gone. Mercer, can you land it? You do. Can you stay on it though? Can you stay? Oh, almost. Fear Monarch is now trying their hand here. So is Puddy, and let's go to 3 bully people. We're gonna follow Puddy. Come on, Puddy. Nah, that's bad. Puddy, that's bad. Larry! And there's Dashy as well. Dashy having a good run here. Dashy and Larry. Dashy can survive. You do survive. But Dashy and Larry. It's a good bounce for Larry here. Not good enough though, and they're gone. Fear Monarch. Can you get... No, you can't. You can't. Oh, you bastard. Destroyer, it's your turn. We have 16 marbles left. 15, 14. They're all following my wayside here. That could be good. Nope, Destroyer has been dragged under a circle and they're probably going to follow. Yep. Captain Murphy. Captain Murphy has a chance. The time is not great though. They're going to hit here and they're dead. No, they're dead as well. Bill Baraski, what about you? Bill Baraski has a chance. We're down to our last 7 marbles. 6 marbles. 5 marbles, 4 marbles, 3 marbles. Bill Baraski gets a bump towards the middle here, that's good. But we have 3 marbles left alive. Bill hangs on. Bill Baraski and MRC Midnight are the last 2. We're going to follow Bill Baraski for now because they're further ahead. Can MRC Midnight can hold on. Bastard. MRC Midnight, it's all down to you. MRC Midnight. Our hopes rely and rest on your shoulders. No pressure. You're going to roll off the edge and die. Fuck. Of course, as soon as the pressure gets to you, like, oh shit. I'm the last one. Peace out, bitches.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
There we go. Well, we tried. We tried, but we failed. But we still tried, that's the main thing. Everyone died. Various different versions of Alex Alexander. Dashy, Disco 2-3, and we all died. You know, all these marbles we all died multiple times. So there we go. Right. Let us get out of marbles for now, and let's get back to the bad man, shall we? Let's get back to bingo. Nice, we got to detox ourselves for a little bit. I mean, but yeah, if a bad man gets too insufferable, I will go back to marbles later on.
I must have a schedule with order. You understand? I'm not one of these streamers that willy-nilly on the fly just streams anything and just expects people to show up. I pride myself on having a set, organized schedule. You know what's going on at every moment, and you know what streams to attend and which ones not to. That's what it's all about here on DSP Gaming.
That sounds very hyper-fixated of you, Phil. You know, I'm just saying, careful. Your tism is shown.
And now I'm very upset. Who said that they could do maintenance tonight on Pokemon Champions? Alert those game developers and tell them to delay the maintenance. This is unacceptable.
Who fucking cares?
I mean, in case you're not aware of what I'm talking about, Coach, I mean, people who generally suffer from autism, one of the traits is that they actually get severely distressed when they can't stick to a set schedule, you know? This is why Phil has demonstrated multiple signs of being autistic. You know what I mean? Obviously, people argued, there was a theory that some of those vests he had, especially that original, that original kind of beige vest he has, was a weighted one. to stop him from like rocking back and forth, because that's also a sign of autism, you know what I mean? But yeah, when you deviate from a schedule, Phil gets so upset when he's got to change schedule at the last second, because it's like, oh, his whole routine, his whole day has been interrupted. He had a plan. He had a real plan of what was going to happen at every single particular time of that particular day. And now something has interrupted that schedule and it's thrown him off and he can't recover. And it upsets him so much, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, that's one of the many signs of Phil showing symptoms of having autism. But there you go.
So here's the... I'll show you what we're working with, okay, and why this is actually annoying. Okay, you ready? Let me show you what we're working with.
Who fucking cares?
So here's what the schedule was going to be. Today was going to be Code Veronica beginning, and then it was going to be Pokemon Champions. Tomorrow was going to be Brilliant Diamond and a dual game night, more Killer Bean and more Mina the Hollower. Then it was going to be more Resident Evil and TCG Card Shop. So each one of these days was perfectly balanced, so you didn't have double Pokemon or double card streams, you see? Then Friday, it was going to be up to you guys if you wanted more Resident Evil because you're really liking the playthrough, or if you just want more Pokemon, and then Friday Night Fight. So it actually was a perfect balance with no day having double Pokemon or double cards or anything like that. So now let's say we switch it up, and tonight we do Killer Bean and Mina the Hollow. That's fine, but now Pokemon Champions is tomorrow, and now we have a double Pokemon day. I don't want a double Pokemon day. So let's say tomorrow we do Resident Evil again. Okay, then that means that it'll be Pokemon and TCG Card Shop on Thursday. That's another double card day.
And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates.
Who fucking cares?
I think that's what we might have to do. That's probably what we're going to have to do. So we'll do Resident Evil now, tonight, Killer Bean and Mina the Hollower. Tomorrow, more Resident Evil and Pokemon Champions for the launch of the new season of Pokemon Champions. Okay? Thursday, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and TCG Card Shop. We're just going to have a double card day, and there's nothing I can do about it. And then Friday, either Pokemon or Resident Evil, depending on what you guys want, and Friday Night Fights. I guess that's what we have to do. So Thursday won't be perfect. Thursday will be kind of annoying, because you're going to have a double card day. And I guarantee you that some people are going to be like, well, I'm just not coming by on Thursday, then I don't care about the card. And that's...
My biggest
see,
fans
you guys have to understand I want to balance everything, because I understand that change is difficult for a lot of people. Right now, this is not an exaggeration. There are people who are complaining, saying, oh, we don't like this. We don't like anything to do with these cards. Why are you doing this? You're ruining all your content. Okay? Now, keep in mind, the cards are a very small part of the content. We unpack cards at the very end of every stream if we hit, you know, enough support to do it. It doesn't even affect... You can ignore it. You can literally just watch all the gameplay, and if you don't care about the cards, you can leave or close the video. You don't have to see me do these unpackings or even care about them in any way, shape, or form. So it's a moot point. Like, there really is no point there when people are complaining about it. However, there are some people that just are afraid of change, right? If you remember 2 years ago, I did a collab with Kino Casino for a few months there, and everyone was worried, oh my God, Phil is doing drama content, and he's changing for the worse, and he's going to ruin everything he's built over the years. And I assured everyone, listen to me, everyone. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. This is for the best. It's going to work out. Overall, I'm not going to change as a person or a creator. There may be a few changes here and there, but for the most part, it's going to work out. Here we are 2 years later. Am I doing drama every stream? No, absolutely not. But things are much better, right? I got more eyes on me than I have in a very long time. I got tons of support. We're doing all kinds of awesome initiatives. I'm healthy. I'm happy. As a direct result of the changes that I instituted, we're good. Every once in a while, if I want to jump into drama, I can. I could do a react to the quartering documentary. I could make fun of LTG. I could do whatever I want, right? But we don't do it all the time. It makes it special for when I feel like doing it, right? In the case of the Pokemon cards, yes, I understand the last 2 to 3 weeks, there's been a lot of hoopla about them. I even have them in the set and everything. But you can literally ignore it, right? It's the end of every stream when I open the packs. It's not a big deal. So you don't have to really worry about it, okay? But there's people who are afraid of this. And so no lie, on Thursday, because now it looks like I'm going to do Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and TCG Card Shop, and it's going to be 2 streams focused on Pokemon and cards. People are going to be like, oh my God, I have to avoid DSP Gaming on Thursday. I want nothing to do with it. I'm serious. But there's nothing I can do. They changed the schedule around for Pokemon Champions, so we got to do it right now. We have to change everything so people know. I'm going to do it right now, everybody. Let me go ahead and change the night stream right now. Find it. Okay.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Change the thumbnail. Just be a game tryout night again.
My biggest fans are idiots. My biggest fans are idiots. It makes me nervous because I've noticed recently there's actually been an uptick.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Great. It helps the channel long term, and certainly I'm not being
Oh God! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Support the channel. Great.
Okay, so I'm updating right now. I'm updating right now. I hit save. Will YouTube save the changes?
Yo,
I'm
Phil.
not kidding when I tell you this. YouTube
Shut the fuck
is hilariously bad of a website. Half the time when you go to save video changes, when you go to save tags, when you just try to change the video, add a thumbnail, it'll error. It'll say, oh, error, try again. How much money do you have? And your website can't do basic things like change the title of a stream or video? Error? And it happens all the time. It's not like every once in a while. Half the time when I try to edit settings, that kind of stuff happens. I'm not kidding. Okay? So anyway, let me go ahead and post this up.
Give me a second to check something, guys. I need to go back in time here. You know, so 11:49:18 is where we're at. I need to check something, guys. Sorry. So 11:49:18 is where we're at. It's something I need to check here. Okay, that's on YouTube. Okay, 11:49:18. That's where we are. But yeah, I wanted to see if it was on YouTube or Twitter or Rex there, and it was on YouTube. It was on. So there we go. So we're back to where we are. Okay, so here we go. 11:48:18. Shit, hold on. I know it went forward in time. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that Phil wasn't on Twitter or Rex there. I mean, because obviously that's one of the squares of today, so that's what I wanted to check there.
Okay, so I'm updating right now. I'm updating right now. I hit save. Will YouTube save the changes? I'm not kidding when I tell you this. YouTube is hilariously bad of a website. Half the time when you go to save video changes, when you go to save tags, when you just try to change the video, add a thumbnail, it'll error. It'll say, oh, error, try again. How much money do you have? And your website can't do basic things like change the title of a stream or video? Error? And it happens all the time. It's not like every once in a while. Half the time when I try to edit settings, that kind of stuff happens. I'm not kidding.
That's a real shame, Phil. Have you considered fucking taking your business elsewhere? If you don't fucking like how YouTube fucking runs a business, you don't have to stay on YouTube and fucking stream from there. If you're that upset, if YouTube fucking upsets you so much, fuck the fuck off.
Okay. So anyway, let me go ahead and post this up.
Boring.
Burger? 5 in a row. That's concerning.
He said that since Sauron, I missed it. So yeah, that's why I had to take it down, because he said that since Sauron. I missed it though, my bad.
Okay. So I hope people get the memo and show up, because the thing is, a lot of people showed up, both for Killer Bean and Mina the Hollower the other night, and the stream went incredibly well because of it. And I was very happy, and that's why we're continuing with both games as of right now. But now what might happen is tonight might be a flop, and that sucks because it won't be within, you know, anything that I did wrong. It might just be that people won't show up for it. And there's nothing I can do about it. We'll have to see. I changed the stream information. So now it shows as, you know, a different stream tonight. And I just posted up both on X and on the post tab of the channel. So everyone should know, but they might not, because the schedule last night said something else, so, you know, it might all be screwed up now.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. We have a couple shout outs to do. Frank Castle did a $1 super chat. And it was actually a super sticker of a peach. So thank you to Frank. And I got a $1.50 tip. Seems like Pokemon cards are bringing in financial success. Are these openings translating to views and a boost in the algorithm? Could this be DSP Renaissance 2.0? No, because that's not the point. The point is to refresh things for my existing viewers. I'm not trying to bring in new viewership with this. I don't think there's much I can do to bring in new viewership, besides maybe cover a new game and review it in a way that people like the video and it goes viral, or to perhaps cover a gaming topic that's hot and we get an edited video of it and that hits the algorithm. I don't think that me unpacking Pokemon cards will ever hit the algorithm unless I pull like a $1,000 card. And to be honest, I haven't opened a set that has a $1,000 card in it. You know what I mean? Like right now, this box, the best card in this box is around 180 bucks. So even if I pulled it, not really that big of a deal, you know? But maybe eventually I get something crazy, you know? But I don't think this is just supplemental content for you guys to make the streams more interesting and for people to say, hey, look, something a little different, right? And it did.
Give me your money.
It has, so that's good. Okay. All right, so if you like the content today, please support it. Sorry that now the streams are going to be a little skewed. This stream will still be the same. We're still doing Resident Evil Code Veronica X, and I have an update on that in a moment regarding PS5. That's a positive one. We'll see if it helps or not. But yeah, so today, this stream will be the same, but tonight's stream will be different, just so everybody knows. I hope you'll come back for Killer Bean, and Mina the Hollower later tonight on the late stream if you can make it, okay?
Sorry. Thank you very much, Dark Ross, for the £2 super chat. It says he's having an I'm in line at Walmart moment. Is that through Pokemon cards? Is that some sort of Pokemon card shopping for Pokemon cards reference that is somewhat going on my head? I'm trying to. I'm in line at Walmart moment. I'm not entirely sure if I understand that reference fully. I might need to search that reference up to fully understand and comprehend that. You know, Just so I can fucking, that's like, I mean, I don't know, hold on, I'm searching this reference. I'm looking up this reference right now. Hold on. Wait. So I googled this. I googled I'm in line at Walmart. Oh, it's switched to pre-order. All right, okay. Right. Oh, for God's sake, that's a fucking throwback right there. Holy shit. That's a real throwback fucking reference there, you know? He got sniped out of a switch to pre-order, yeah. That was his own fault though. He tried buy 2 at once and he got fucking done in for it. He thought he was a scalper. You know? So Phil fucked himself over in that regard, you know? But yeah, shit, Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, it is insane. By the way, guys, if you've not yet watched Opossum Buds, or is it Opossum Bud? He's made a couple of videos already on Phil. He's a Pokemon guy, and I went and shared a link to his video yesterday. He's got a new video where he's saying DSP is worse than Pokemon scalpers. It's a 40-minute video, but it's worth the watch. You know what I mean? So yeah, Opossum Bud, very good video. You know, even it's a 40-minute video, but I do quite appreciate. I mean, it feels weird. You know what I mean? It'll feel weird to say I watch what they do, and I hear the takes. You know what I mean? He has very quickly learned a lot of the DSP nuances, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's funny as well because I feel like you ever watch someone's like fucking video and you kind of feel like their sense of humor kind of meshes with your own. I get that sort of impression when I watch Opossum Bud's videos on DSP. So yeah, I found it very entertaining, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you've not checked it out yet, I try to recommend checking it out. It was good stuff indeed. And yeah, it had a banana on a pair of jeans and a pair of denim in the background. So yeah, it comes in denim banana, you know. Yeah, he had that in his fucking background, you know what I mean? So that was good stuff indeed as well.
Then tomorrow will be Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and no, tomorrow will be more Resident Evil. We'll do it again, and it will be Pokemon Champions. That means that Thursday now will be Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and TCG Card Sim. Yes, we have to have a double card day. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay? Okay. So if you like the content today, please support it. All right? Let's get some support for the stream. Let's go. Let's get some support on each side. By the way, today's what? Tuesday? So please support the stream on Kick if you can. That means subs and kicks. Please support on YouTube with super chats, super stickers, memberships, and of course, you can tip via PayPal. All appreciated. You guys know how it works so far, right? Number one, if anyone does a $50 contribution of any kind, we open a pack of cards. If we hit $100 of support on this stream total from everyone cumulatively, we open a pack of cards. If we hit 150, we open another pack. And every $50 past that, we open another one. Okay? So let's go. Let's get that momentum going. Please, let's get some early support. And we'll go from there. Okay? Cool. So, update. In regards...
Wait. Did Phil say milestone or goal there? I don't think he did. Would have been nice if he did, but I don't think he did, sadly.
Of any kind, we open a pack of cards.
Let me check.
If we hit $100 of support on the stream total, from everyone cumulatively, we open a pack of cards. If we hit 150, we open another pack. And every $50 past that, we open another one. Okay? So, let's go. Let's get that momentum going. Please, let's get some early support.
Nah.
And we'll go from there.
Momentum was the word you used. That was it. Momentum was a key word you used there, but not goal.
So, update.
Milestone.
In regards to streaming on PlayStation 5, okay? If you guys haven't noticed, ever since I upgraded my setup...
We don't care. You may have fixed the fucking sound sync issue. Wow, Phil. It took you, what, fucking 5 years? Well, not 5 years, but yeah. He still has that mark on his wrist, by the way. That's why I'm rewinding the stream right now. He still has that bizarre mark on his wrist. Yeah, he's fucked up. So there we go. In case you guys are curious, so currently we have 4 free spaces as things stand, which basically is like this bottom corner here, this Tetris style shape we have in the bottom corner of the bingo card. We are 1, 2, 3. I think we're 5 away. From a full house as things stand. Let me just kind of make sure. Yeah, we're 5 away. Sometimes it's hard to tell what squares have been ticked and what's not been ticked because of the white background image with the white squares, you know what I mean? So yeah, sometimes it's kind of handy just to kind of undo the image. So there we go. But yeah, we're 5 away from a full house as the thing stands. So there we go, good stuff indeed.
I upgraded my setup and I started streaming on PS5. There's been an issue. The issue is, whenever I play on PS5, there's audio desync at random times. And what I mean by that is I'll be playing a game, and then all of a sudden, the audio will glitch for a second, unglitch, and then be behind the visuals. And it's very annoying because a lot of the times it happens right in the middle of an action sequence. Therefore, you're all heavily invested, you're watching the action sequence, and then the audio's desync. Like, oh, it sucks, you know, it kind of throws you from the immersion. You don't really like it, and you get upset. I'm with you. I don't like breaking the immersion. I have enough of a good setup here that you should think this shouldn't happen. I've been looking into it, and you guys gave me some feedback on it too. And apparently, here's the thing. I was streaming at 48 hertz audio, okay? 48 hertz or whatever, you know, it is perfect for PC streaming. It's perfect for vlogging. It's perfect for everything. But for some bizarre reason, PlayStation 5 outputs at 44.1 hertz audio.
Why didn't you do your research on this before? Well, you know? I mean, it shouldn't have taken this long. When did the PS5 come out? How long has the PS5 been out for now? It's not recent, is it? It's been out for a fucking good while. And it's only taken them this long to kind of realise, wait a second, maybe I've fucked up my settings for this.
I don't know why. Why does PlayStation 5 do it, but everything else does 48? It doesn't seem to make sense. Sony, again, is being a little weird and doing things in an odd way. I've been criticizing Sony the last 2 consoles, saying they keep seeming to scale back features, they keep taking stuff away that used to be good for streamers. I don't really get it. In this case, why the audio hertz is different, I don't know, okay? But this is seemingly causing the desync. So as of this morning, okay, I changed the hertz on the stream to 44.1. I have absolutely no idea how this sounds to you or if it sounds any different. It probably doesn't. I'm assuming a change of less than 4 kilohertz or whatever the hell it is not a big deal to the ear. You're not going to hear shit. It's going to be exactly the same, okay? I hope. But because I made this simple change, supposedly, it won't desync on PlayStation 5 anymore. That's what I've been told. Let's test it, okay? Today, let's play on PS5. Let's hope that it doesn't desync. Let's hope that everything stays in line here now. Let's hope that we can smoothly play on PS5 and never have to worry about this issue again, because it's frustrating, you know? The thing is, I didn't play a lot on PS5 in the last year. Now it seems more and more we are. And of course, if we play GTA 6 later this year on PS5 Pro, obviously I don't want to have audio issues with that playthrough. So let's hope that this solved it, okay?
Who fucking cares?
Let me know if it desyncs today. Hopefully you don't have to tell me anything, and it doesn't. Shout out to Tommy Versetti, who just dropped 5 memberships on the YouTube community. Still the Kubo says, why didn't you have this problem on PS4? I have no clue. What I'm assuming is that when I did my upgrade to this new PC, that maybe previously I actually was broadcasting at 44.1 hertz, and I changed it, went up to 48 when I did my upgrades. You know, I don't remember. This was, what, a year and a half ago? It probably, that's what it was, is my old setup was doing the lower hertz, or kilohertz. And now, when I went to the new PC and I did the new version of OBS and everything, and I changed it, we went to the higher hertz, and for some reason, PlayStation 5 doesn't like it. So that's my guess. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm guessing. Let's see if we fixed it today. Thank you so much, Tommy. That's the first significant support of the morning from Tommy. I appreciate that very, very much, Tommy. Thank you. Now remember, to anyone, if you do $50 to support, that one person, that counts for a pack. Okay?
Give me
so
your
just
money.
saying, that was significant. If you give more today, we hit $50. It's a bonus pack, okay?
Give me your money. Give me your money.
No, 5 memberships is not $20. It's $20 for you. YouTube takes a pretty good cut. So I count it, every membership counts for $3 on YouTube. That's how it's always been. Okay.
You should also take a cut of super chats, Phil. So why don't you fucking do it for that? It does feel like he's fucking over. Like, yeah, if you choose to fucking wait, you know, spend $20 getting them memberships, he only counts it as like fucking 15. You know, it does seem like a scam, doesn't it? It's like, but so if someone spends $20 on Phil to super chat him $20, he'll count it as $20. But if they spend $20 to give him 5 memberships, he'll count it as 15. It's such a weird way of doing things. It really is. Like, I'm not what I talk about. I'm also kind of weird for doing things my way. Like I think I do sometimes think the way I do things as well is a bit confusing sometimes when it comes to free spaces. Like super chats, buy super chats of any level is like a free space, but in terms of tips, it's like £5 in tips. I really should just fucking make it where tips and super chats can work the same. When it's like, well, if we get a certain amount of tips or super chats, it's free spaces. You know what I mean? It probably a lot simpler. You know what I mean? Because I has confused people before. But yeah, I'm the way I talk. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I changed my broadcast hertz. Now wait a minute. Now 6 Hyper says there's a different thing. Are you kidding? There's a difference between broadcast hertz and audio capture hertz. Are you serious?
So in relation to Dark Ross's super chat earlier on about Phil's in line at Walmart, Rebsy had a video called DSP doesn't shop at Walmart. Let's do ourselves.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
I guess before the derail, Detractor Simba, thank you very much. I was going to derail ourselves with a video from Rebs here, but thank you very much, Detractor Simba, for getting 5 members to the stream. Very kind of you indeed. Those memberships have gone to your local biscuit dealer, Falcon NPC. Bat 92 Machine, Mangaplosion, and Based Ken. So there we go, it's a free space right there. Cheers for that, Detractor Simba. If you got a membership there, make sure you thank Detractor Simba for giving you that membership, and of course, thank you to Detractor Simba for giving us a free space and supporting the stream. That is very kind of you indeed. So there we go, good stuff. But there we go. But yeah, little derail here. 3-minute video from Rebs here. Based on the Dark Crosses of a chat, I'm in line at Walmart. And that note, here's Phil saying he doesn't shop at Walmart.
Lands. That's why the Walmart prices are so cheap, by the way. It's because they get this low quality goods from international stuff instead of better quality from local. So, no, I don't shop at Walmart. Okay, Yolo Opportunity says, why did you get that TCL TV from Walmart? I thought you didn't shop at Walmart. I didn't get it from Walmart. I got it off of Amazon. So I have no idea what you're talking about, Yolo Dopper. The problem with Walmart is that they destroy local business. Because their prices are cheaper, all the other businesses in the area end up getting negatively affected. In a lot of cases, they just go out of business because they can't compete. In addition, the grade of products at Walmart is lower than what you can usually get at a local store. So even though it's cheaper, you're getting lower grade stuff, unhealthier foods, lower quality products that break right away. So you pay less, but you get less, you see? In addition to all of that, Walmart is infamously one of the worst companies in America when it comes to treating their employees with any kind of dignity or respect. It's been proven time and time again. They won't pay them enough. They won't give them the hours they need to have a living wage. They just basically mistreat their employees. Okay? This has been documented. The reason Walmart gets away with it is because they're such a big company. They're so big, they're almost immune to any kind of repercussions for wrongdoing. So because of that, they get away with all this stuff. Okay? And so many people say, we don't like Walmart, we don't agree with Walmart, and then they go shop at Walmart. All right? I'm the kind of guy that doesn't shop at Walmart. I haven't. Walmart is a fine company. They don't break laws. They do everything law-abiding, and, you know, countless stories of Walmart. Why? What did I do? You didn't do anything wrong. We just don't want to pay anymore. Bye. Right? This is how they are. This is their company. And there's countless stories of Walmart being a bad company in this regard. Now, Walmart is a fine company. They don't break laws. They do everything law-abiding, and, you know, they're on the up and up. But, man, when they come in, they can completely wipe clean a small town, and now the whole town's focused on their Walmart, right? I don't shop at Walmart. I never have. In my entire life, I've shopped at Walmart once. The Switch 2 pre-orders go live. And if you guys aren't aware, I've already got Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart lined up so that I can, on the fly live, attempt to get a Switch 2. The Dark Empath says, I'm coming to you with peace on this. You said you morally disagree with Walmart. Why are we shopping there for a Switch? Because they're going to make zero profits on that sale, so I'm not benefiting the company at all. Basically, these companies sell consoles at cost. They do. They're hoping you're going to buy all of the accessories there, which I'm not. This is just a means to an end. If I can only get the Switch 2 at Walmart, I'm going to get it at Walmart. If I can get it somewhere else, great. But if I have to get it there, I have to get it there. It's just, you know, I wouldn't shop there daily. I wouldn't support the business. But if I have to do one thing rarely there and I have to get it from there, what are you going to do?
I don't shop at Walmart.
There you go. Classic little Rebs video. That Rebs video was made a year ago. 24th of April 2025, that video was made, so there we go. Phil doesn't shop at Walmart, so there we go. Unless he has to, of course, you know what I mean? It's kind of like how he hates Pokemon scalpers, but he'll still support them anyway, if he needs to. So he can fucking do what he needs to fucking do, on his own shite. So, yeah, there you go. Let's get back to the bingo, shall we? Nice little derail there, good stuff. Right, as things stand, I think we are 3 away from a full house. I'll just kind of check that right now, actually. Yeah, we're 3 away from a full house as things stand.
I'm currently broadcasting at 44.1, okay?
Who fucking cares?
I can see that.
Apparently, Phil starts gameplay in 38 minutes' time. 38 minutes away from gameplay, so Phil doesn't spend too long on this morning show. Okay. Well, in that regard, then, I mean, as I was thinking, even if we win bingo in the next fucking 10 seconds, there might not be time for a second card, but that means we could do something different instead, if you guys want to. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, you know what I mean? You guys can decide whether we go for a second card, or we do something different, like a wee random game or something, I don't know. We could do marbles, we could do Jackbox Party Pack stuff if you want to, or try and get someone, you know, maybe we can get some members only thing, of playing Fibbage or something, I don't know. If we do win bingo quickly.
Oh, there is no setting for audio for hertz. There's not. There's bitrate, but there's no actual setting that I can see for hertz. I'm double checking. No.
Boring.
There is none. There's no setting there, so I guess I'm good. I think what it is, it just does it across the board. It's not like you could be broadcasting at 44, but you're recording at 48. I think it does one across the board, if that makes sense.
Nope.
Oh, see, Tommy says, it cost me $22. I assume that covers fees. No, the $2 fee is likely your local tax. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. And then YouTube takes $1 off of every membership, roughly. It depends. Higher tier membership, they take a little more, but I keep a lot more too, you see?
Wait, you don't fucking apply that logic to super chats. You only apply it to memberships, not super chats. Why? You are scamming people who give you memberships.
But no, if you pay $22 because you paid $4 per membership, and then they charge you tax. That's basically what it is.
So they spent $22 for you to count it as 15. That's not fair on them.
Okay. What's up, Dark Ethan? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
This is such a greedy fucking cunt. Can you imagine if I fucking implemented fucking taxes? If I those 5 gifted memberships, but YouTube take a cut of that, you know? So even though actually those 5 gifted members, that only counts as fucking 3.5, you know? Because YouTube take a fucking slice of that pie, you know? So thank you for the 3.5 members instead of the 5 there, you know? Cheers for that. Fuck off, Phil.
All right. So, okay. So we know DSP tries it for next week. We have some schedule changes for today due to Pokemon Champions being on maintenance on the late streams. And hopefully the audio is fixed when we stream on PS5.
YouTube mode starts at 12:41 about. So 40 minutes away from live DSP. Also Discord. What's happening in Discord? But yeah, the question, the guy who gave memberships is asking the question right there. You know, wait, why do you count the hard value of super chats but I just value I've got a subs, doesn't YouTube take a... Exactly. I assume Phil will address it. I hope they fucking address it, and I assume, okay, we all know why. We all know the simple, that there's a very easy and obvious answer as to why Phil doesn't implement the same logic to super chats as he does to memberships. Because he can't be fucked trying to calculate the cost of what he would get after YouTube takes a cut for every single super chat compared to him just doing it for fucking members, you know? It is easier for him just to fucking say, well, somebody got to this amount of members, well, I'll just fucking count it as $3 instead of $4 per member. He can't be fucking doing that for super chat, so. It is fucking require extra fucking mental arithmetic on Phil's part. Even if he's got a computer in front of him with a calculator, but he doesn't want to do it. He's too lazy, it's too much extra effort. No. But yeah, we'll see if Phil addresses that question when he gets asked that in 20 minutes time. Will he even answer it? Who fucking knows?
All right, a lot of topics covered so far. Next topic. Perfect Order cards have been doing great this week. We have already opened 20 packs. Yes, in 2 days of streaming this week, we opened 20 out of 36 packs. We only have 16 left. If we stay at the momentum we're at, we will be done with this box within a couple of days, and we're going to need another one. So the good news is, I have another one on the way, and here's a nice, interesting update. It's another new set. It's a set the likes of which we have never seen before. Okay, it's a totally new set of cards. It's not Perfect Order, it's not Mega Evolution, it's not Chaos Rising, and it's not Phantasmal Flames. It's a different one, okay? So, that's coming, and once we get through these, we will have another box. I told you, I don't ever want to have it so that we don't have them, that we're stuck and we don't have the packs. Now listen, if the hype dies down and people don't want them anymore, that's different. But it's the opposite. This week, it's been in demand, right? We've been opening 10 packs a day. So, let's see how it goes today. Again, today, there's not going to be any themed towards cards now. We're going to have Resident Evil now, and then we're going to have Killer Bean and Mina the Hollow later tonight. So we may not open any packs today, to be honest. Maybe we just won't get a lot of support. I don't know. We'll have to see how today goes. But depending on how today does go, will determine, you know, the future. But I do have one more box on the way now, so we should be good for the rest of the week. Even if the momentum stays with this, we'll still be good. We'll have another set to start opening this week. Okay, and then again, we'll play it by ear, and we'll see what happens with the popularity of it. Okay? Cool. Just wanted to let you know, so you don't have to worry. Oh, is he gonna run out of cards or whatever? No. Okay?
Aye, because I was so fucking
So someone just wanted to drop a humongous contribution right now, hundreds of dollars, and we opened tons of packs. That's okay. We can go through the whole box today. We can open all 16 packs today on this stream, and we'll be good.
Bruh.
Okay, cool. So we can just go ahead and do that. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Who fucking cares?
Do they even have those? JP Leonard says, did you think about buying a jumbo Pokemon card for display only? They actually have...
Jesus, fucking Christ. I was trying to wait for a good time to stop bad man. We have 50 likes on bingo. That is 2 more free spaces right there. We have 7 free spaces now on the bingo card. And of course, to celebrate getting 50 likes on the bingo stream, we shall celebrate with the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pigs animations to celebrate getting 50 likes on the bingo stream. But remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper Kitty to do this thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. I love that fucking pussy. Good stuff indeed. Remember, I mean, you got to double tap. One shot is never enough. You always double tap to make sure that cunt stays down, alright? So there we go. 7 free spaces is fantastic stuff indeed. I think we are 1 away from the full house being completed. Let's just confirm that actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're 1 away. We're 1 away from a full house. So there we go. Almost got the full house. And then we can determine whether we want to do a second card or we just do something different instead. So there we go.
Have them. They're 4 times size. Are you for real? I didn't know that. Can you buy those like right now? I'm sure they have 0 value. They're like a novelty, right? Let me see.
We might get a free space here with the begging. We might get a full house here with this Pokemon card
random jumbo card lot.
This is a beg. He's looking up Pokemon cards. This
Jumbo
is a beg.
size.
If we get a 640, that's another fucking free space, and that means we won.
Oh, hold on. I wanted to log in just to see the availability, and now they're making me put in a password and stuff. Hold on.
I don't mind when a big go this way. He's looking up Pokemon cards right now. He's wasting all his is the big.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, they're available readily. Actually, they're huge, huh? See, the thing is, they're not real. They don't have value.
They're not real.
They do look awesome.
Value. They don't have value.
They're like $10 each. You get a
real.
random pack, but again, they're not real. They don't have value. They'd be for the backdrop. That'd be pretty funny. You have a giant Pokemon card in the background.
These things aren't worth much, therefore they have
Cool.
they're not very meaning to it.
Maybe I would get something like that.
Jesus Christ.
And then get like a thing to put it in, a frame or something. A ginormous Pokemon card for the background.
Would you force your
That'd be pretty
audience?
funny. All right, well, thanks for telling me. I know who they existed. That could be
Jesus,
something just for
man.
decoration. You know, because for now, I think it's neat to have our real Pokemon pulls in the background. I think that's a nice thing, right?
We're
It's
gonna
interactive.
win.
It shows that what we're doing
We're gonna
together
win
is
here.
now adding to part of the set and all of that. I think that's a really cool thing that you can do. All right, but eventually we might not want to do it forever.
We've won. We've won. We got a full house. We got a full house. We've won. All right. That's us. Got the free space. We're begging and begging and begging and begging. We got there. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got there in the end. But yeah. I'm just picturing him charges audience like $100 to just to open up these fucking valueless cards. These guys, you want to open up this extra large pack, which has no value. These have no value. These aren't worth anything. But if you give me $100, I'll open it on stream for you guys right now. Fuck off. He's definitely going to do that for sure. We've won bingo. 8 free spaces and 8 squares left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I am successful.
Oh boy, how exciting! Anyway,
I am successful. It must be true because the bad man fucking said it. You know, I am super successful, guys. Jesus Christ, man. But there we go. Good stuff indeed. We have the full house. We got the full house bingo card. So excellent stuff indeed. Now, Phil does go on. There's 35 minutes until Phil starts his gameplay, okay? I will let you guys decide whether we'll do a second card or not, okay? So yeah, I'm going to start a poll right now. Second card, yes or no? Simple as that, you know. Do I do a second bail card? Yes or no? If I do a second bail card, then you guys will then determine whether it's a 3x3 card or a 5x5 card, you know. It won't be obviously for that long because it's only for like 35 more minutes. But it's up to you guys whether we keep going or not. And if we don't keep going, we can do something else instead, like some like marbles or something, I don't know. But first of all, just you guys decide whether we do a second card or not. In the meantime, while you guys are deciding that, suppress the wrong thing, get back on screen, you, and yeah, we need to have. Where did the otters go? Get back, you little bastards! Anyway, we have marbles to do. You know, we got some marbles to enjoy. You guys are overwhelmingly wanting a second bingo card as things stand. Well, I mean, I don't mind calling that poll. I mean, if you guys really want it, okay. In that regard, I'll do another poll. And you guys, this poll is to determine whether it's a 3x3 card or a 5x5 card, you know? So yeah, 3x3 card or 5x5 card. Okay? And obviously, 3x3 is hardcore mode. No free spaces. And 5x5 is normal. It's up to you what happens here. And remember, even if we're doing hardcore modes, People want a 12 by 12. But a 35-minute stream. You want me to do a fucking Pokemon card with 144 squares for a 35-minute fucking post of his morning show? Get that fucking out of here. No. No. Okay, the poll is live in the chat. So yeah, do we do a 3x3 card or a 5x5 card? For the last 35 minutes of Phil's show. So there we go. Well, you guys have voted on what sort of cards we have. Let's have a race here to determine our Full House Bingo prize winner. We'll just go to community maps here, wait for them to load, and then we'll hit random and have our first map here. Here we go. The map has been picked is called Little Night Nightmare, made by @Charlie. It has a 20% elimination rate and has an average finish time of just under 3 minutes. We need to fix this, so it's 118 marbles again, so here we go. 3 to 12 by 12. God, Jesus Christ, man. I don't even know if I've got enough fucking things on the card to fill it up for 144 different items. Hold on. Let me check something very quickly here. Hold on. Let me look at my list of words here. I currently have... Actually, I could do it. I have 148 different possible things that could go on a bingo card. A 12 by 12 card is theoretically possible. Barely. You know? Barely. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, man. Would you guys really want to see that, though? Would you guys really want to see a 12 by 12 bingo card? That should be impossible to fucking follow. Oh, God almighty. Oh, Jesus, man. I mean, if I do a 12 by 12 bingo card, you know what I mean? What the fuck's happening? This guy is holding up this thing like fucking. These are some long ass arms. These are some lanky ass arms. Small little body, but he's got long, lanky ass arms. What the hell is this? Little Nightmare. What the hell? Oh, look at that here. Are these like angry chefs? Oh Jesus! Is this some good attention to detail, man? Look at this shit. Holy crap, man! This looks fantastic. Oh, what do we have down here? What the fuck? And then we got another plate, and at the very end here, we got some spooky looking bitch. And then you get round to her, and then you could pop your way to the end here. And the end is here. What a bizarre looking course. And this fucker's at the end here. What a strange looking course. Right. Little Nightmare is called. I don't understand the reference or the characters, but it looks kind of fucking freaky. But I'm impressed with it as well. So there we go. Okay, let's start here and let's just go. We'll just zoom up to the start here. Here we go. Who's going to win this Full House marble race? The course itself, as you can see, kind of basic kind of course. I mean, a few wee obstacles here and there, little speed bumps and all that jazz. You split, diverge different ways. There's also things here as well. Are these explosive barrels? There's explosive barrels. There are explosive barrels on the course. So that's going to be fun to look forward to. Jesus, that's I'll probably provide some fucking mayhem. Stealth Shaders Marble is the first one down here. Scrotic is not far behind. I don't think you want to be in first place at the start here. Something tells me that being in first place is a very bad thing to be in at the very start. Because obviously if you're in first place, then it means you're going to be first one to clear the way for other people. Slinks has got ahead now. Scrotic in second place. Disco 2-3 has come out of nowhere. And they have a battle and they're gone. Slinks is heading straight for a battle. And they're gone. Hi, I'm Stu. Mad Max at the battle. Oh, Mad Max just avoids it. Moki's gone, Ira's gone, the Fox is gone, Warren is gone, Cody Casado's gone as well. But the Mad Max is doing very well right now, and they're going through the tube here. Mexi's also gone. That marble just perished here. We've lost 8 marbles so far. But the Mad Max, going quite well so far. Second place is Alex Alexander. Oh, Mad Max has bounced over here. They're bouncing off the plate. They're heading towards that spooky bitch right there. Well, Mad Max, slow down here and give Alex a chance to catch up. He's right there. So's Jade. Kill me, Jade. Well, Fear Monarch has gone in the background there. The Mad Max is still ahead here. Can Nevis slow down in any capacity? Daniel Hensley is in second place. Jade is in third place. Alex has dropped behind, I think. He's lost his place here. But Mad Max, Daniel's catching up. Daniel's catching up here. The tractor Simba has perished. Mad Max has not had a good dismount there. They're going all over the place, left and right. If somebody has a smoother exit, they might get to the finish before Mad Max does. But I don't think that's going to happen. Mad Max is looking like they got this in the bag. And yes, that is indeed the case. Mad Max has finished in first place. Daniel Hensley is second. Jade was third. That is alarmingly close. Fourth was Twilight. Fifth was Dashy. Sixth was Yorkshire Walker. Seventh was Jim R6. Eighth was Culip. Ninth was Bearclaw. And 10th was Cell Shader. Dapper Dragon wants me to press old bastard for me. Why?
Old bastard!
No, I'm not old. Oh god, I am old. I'm almost 40. But here we go. I am kind of old, I guess. And yeah. But there we go. Well done to Mad Max. Their marble was victorious today. Daniel Hensley tried to come back into it, but they were just unable to make up the ground there. The track media just dropping in there, and Chris Danks as well, a bit across the line. Canberra Dutchman, I don't think it's going to get to the finish line in time. The fire has consumed them, but there you go. Good stuff indeed. So, the last of the results are here, as you can see here. The top 10 we already know, of course. Alex Alexander, at one point you were threatening first place, but you ended up in 17th place. Dark Grosh, you were 13th. Not a bad finish for you there. Who else do we have here? So, who else do we have here? So, Detective Tractor, you're 31st place. BST, you're 38th. Woodwigan 41st place, well done to you. Dapper Dragon 44th, Pixar in 46th, Nevetfly 48th, Tagozo 49th. Where was I? Did I die? Siders Welshman, you were 60th, well done to you. Kel Denson in 64th place. Sunny, you're 68th, well done to you. You're one away, Sunny, you're one away from 67. Damien stopped you from getting 6-7, get fucked. So there we go. M-Board, 72nd place, well done to you, not Jazz as well. And Darkside Ranter, 80th place. Where else do we have? I was 87th. There we go, I was 87th place, not bad for me. Mercer, you're 94th. Who else do we have? And Chris Danks, you're 104th place. Everyone else perished. Moki, Ira, Warren as well, Sykes, Scaroptic, Fear Monarch, the Tractor Simba, all these game room characters from there all perished as well, so there we go. Interesting looking course. Mad Max was victorious. Well done to the Mad Max for their victory. So let's spin the wheel and see what prize that Mad Max has won. Will they win a Scottish soundboard pass like everyone else seems to fucking win? Or will they win something different? The Mad Max has won a marble ticket. Oh, hell yeah. So what does this mean? Mad Max can, at any point in time, declare a marble race to happen whenever they want it. You know? So well done, Mad Max. You get a marble ticket, and that will be eligible for you to use up until the 23rd of June. The good stuff indeed. Anytime that Mad Max wants to have a marble race happen, doesn't matter if we're close to it or not, if they want marbles to happen right then and there, they just say, hey, I want to use my marble ticket, and they'll say, no problemo, good sir. Use it, and then I'll have a marble race. And then we'll spin the wheel afterwards. Because that's what the marble ticket's for. The great stuff indeed. Well done to Mad Max. Well, we need one more vote. We need one more vote on the poll, because currently it's 50-50. The poll is currently 50-50. The next vote will win, and the next vote is in. By one vote, you guys have voted for hardcore mode for bingo card. 3x3 card hardcore mode. You know, by one singular vote. It was 50-50. The deciding vote right at the very end there determined that we're having hardcore mode. So the bingo course shall continue, but it continues with hardcore mode. So the beg counter isn't applicable anymore. The sip, starts, and burps counter isn't applicable anymore either. Any free spaces we get will count towards future bingo streams, okay? But for now, hardcore mode is in full effect for the rest of the stream. Now, of course, this means I need to amend the bingo card, because it's a 3x3 card after all, you know? So, yeah, let me just do that right now. Let me make some tweaks and adjustments and all that jazz, and make sure that we have it all set up properly and accordingly, okay? We're also going to need to have somebody pick a number for this bingo card when it's ready. So the first number in chat I see will be the number that I use to generate a second bingo card. Alex, you are first. You said 10. So there we go. We're going to use your number. So I'm still making adjustments here, but yeah, we'll use your number, Alex, when it's ready. So just hit save here. I've changed the code in here, and it just means that if I press this button, we should have a 3x3 card. There we go. And I don't think, well, should we keep the center square? Should we keep Pokemon cards? Yeah, we'll keep Pokemon cards in the center square, fuck it. We'll keep that center square, why not? Right. We're going to enter number 10 here. And this is the bingo card we have for our second card today. Hardcore mode 3x3. Read Phil to say wrong. His chair to shake. Him saying you know what I mean. Allowed to explain. Pokemon cards. Hate to say. Basically, him being all clown mode and him saying, so anyway. This is a strong card. This is a very strong card. This has a chance. This has a chance. We have never won a hardcore mode card before. This might be the day that we get a full house on hardcore mode. And remember guys, if we do get a full house on hardcore mode, we're still having a marble race afterwards. That winning marble will win all 4 prizes on that wheel. If we ever win a hardcore mode card, the winning marble will win an intro shout out, Scottish Soundboard Pass, a marble ticket, and a full house ticket. Hardcore mode is special, you know what I mean? Hardcore mode is special, you know? We never win hardcore mode. It's hard to win hardcore mode, you know? So yeah, that's what happens, you know what I mean? If we do actually win hardcore mode with a marble race, that winning marble will win the fucking lot. So there we go. So let's see if we'll get to. Will we actually get a winner this time, for the first time, on hardcore mode? And a wee gentle reminder, of course, any free spaces that do come in, if Jade shows up, for example, or Satan shows up, that counts as a free space to tomorrow's bingo stream. It's the same for, obviously, super chats or memberships as well. If those happen, there'll be free spaces that will go towards tomorrow's stream, but it won't count also for this card because it's hardcore mode. So there we go. So I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing left to do before I start playing bingo once more, and that is for me to press the random Scottish Soundboard button once again to send us off to battle for a second time. On that happy note, it is time for us to try and get a second full house on hardcore mode. Here we go.
Right? So maybe we'll have it, you know, for now, and then later on those are removed. And, but then we can have like a silly giant Pokemon card or something back there, right? I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay. Oh, Tommy Versetti, you're absolutely right. I forgot to shout out 4 months as a member. Thank you so much for 4 months as a supporter. He says, love your recent successes, and I'm pumped for Code Veronica. Me too. Hopefully Code Veronica goes well today. You guys like it. I don't know, right? We'll have to see.
Remember, keep an eye that this guy, this Tommy Versetti guy, who gave him Flagged memberships, he asks at 20 past 12 why Phil doesn't fucking use the same logic for super chats as he does for memberships. You know? I want to see Phil's reaction to that, if it even does react it.
Okay, so I've covered all the topics I wanted to cover. Sadly, we had a schedule change. Nothing I can do about that. I do hope that we get people tonight on the late stream, despite this last-minute schedule change. Now, I open it up to you guys. What would you like to talk about for the rest of the show? Please tag me in either chat. We'll do a little bit of Q&A, and, you know, back and forth before we start with Resident Evil. Okay? No, I have no plans to sign cards, sell them, send them to people. That's not what we're doing. This is not a Pokemon selling channel. Can we get an exercise routine update? What would you like me to update you on? I'm exercising actively. Tonight, I actually had my day off yesterday. I resumed tonight. What kind of update would you like?
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
What do you need to know? What's up, God Loves Stettin? How you doing? Or God Loves Tettin? Jonzo says the AI thumbnails gotta go. All right, Jonzo. So since you've now offered to hand draw me thumbnails and design them yourself, since you don't like the AI thumbnails, get to it. Send me some thumbnails and I will get rid of the AI ones.
Fuck off, you lazy fucking dick. People have a right to criticise your fucking lazy use of AI, Phil. You have bitched and whined and moaned about AI before. But now it's perfectly fucking fine for you because Darzak isn't fucking there to fucking draw you and do thumbnails for you anymore. Happy birthday to Darzak, by the way. Happy birthday, Duncan the Dragon Fucker, Darzak. Hope you're doing well and enjoying your day. Jesus, that sounded more aggressive than it was meant to, you know. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to sound so angrily aggressive about that. There we go. Wait, because it's a birthday.
Old bastard!
There we go, made it better. So there we go. But yeah.
Immediately. Sounds like a plan. Thanks a lot for offering.
I just want you guys to understand that means the world to me when I get a message like that.
Have I gotten used to this to tire me out? What do you mean? When you exercise, you should work out to the point where you're like exhausted and you can't go any further. You know what I mean? So for example, today I'm doing the butterflies, and I got to the point in the weight where it was too easy, so I increased the weight, and now I'm working with the butterflies to be able to do 4 sets, and and get to the point where I'm not tired anymore. Then I'll increase the weight again. Curls, same thing. Curls, I got to the point where it was getting too easy. I increased the weight. Now I'm doing it where I can't really do 4 full sets. But I get to the 3rd and 4th set, I can't finish. So okay, now I know. Stay at that weight till I can finish 4 full sets. Then you increase the weight again. You know?
Why would I lie? I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Today, I think tonight, I might increase the weight on the leg lifts because I've been doing the leg lifts, and yes, they're hard. Like at the end, I'm straining, but I'm still doing it. So maybe tonight, I increase it to the point where I cannot complete it, and then I work on that till I can. You see? Thank you, the Rambling Jesus. Hope your stream is outstanding today. Thank you, Rambling G. I appreciate that. Nice of you to say. Exactly, no pain, no gain. If you're working out and it's so easy that you're not strained and you're not really sweating and you're not really sore and you're easily completing every set, you're probably not using enough weight. That's the point. You're supposed to be always challenging yourself so that you're breaking down the muscle, and then when it rebuilds stronger. If you're just exercising the muscle, you'll maintain what you have, but you won't increase.
Okay, it definitely shouldn't be easy, but you shouldn't be fucking trying to hurt yourself either. You know what I mean? It's just like, Jesus Christ, man. It's for fuck's sake. You know what? I'll just let Bro Side Phil take care of that one.
Felix the Mate says, if you end up maxing out the machine, will you buy a new machine or do more reps to exhaust yourself? The truth is, I shouldn't max the machine, to be honest, okay? Like, I just don't think that would make sense. You know what I mean? Like, the machine goes up to 160 to 70 pounds of resistance. I think it's 180. It depends on the exercise. Some exercises are like 200. Others are like 170, 180. So if I max the machine, every single exercise I'm doing almost 200 pounds, I'm good. I don't have to go any further than that. If I do further than that, I'd become a bodybuilder. You know what I mean? I don't need that. I just, that would be crazy. And to be honest, will I ever max it out? I don't know. I will work toward it, but I don't know if I ever will. We'll see. Maybe I'll get to the point where it's a comfortable level and I just like that level and I want to maintain it and I don't care about straining, We'll find out. Ryu and Sweego says you should absolutely increase weight. It's better for middle-aged and older people to increase reps more often than increasing the weight. If you want strength, you put up the weight. Well, that's what I want. I want strength, and then I want to maintain it. I want to put on muscle first, then I want to maintain the muscle. So you put on the muscle first, you keep upping the weight, then you maintain it, right?
Earlier today, we did not hit the hat goal either. It's been a very slow day. It would be great if we pick it up a little bit with maybe some time.
Okay, people are saying update the schedule command because it keeps saying Pokemon Champions tonight. Fair enough. Thank you for reminding me that now this is incorrect.
Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see?
Who fucking
Change
cares?
It. Okay, there we go. Schedule should be updated on both YouTube and Kick. So now the command should give the proper schedule for today, which has changed.
Of course, Phil could have said the word wrong, but instead he said the word incorrect, so we can't take it off because he's a fucking dick.
My favorite Resident Evil game to this day is probably still the original, but my favorite modern Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Out of curiosity, so how much is live DSP got? At this point in time, DSP has $17, you know? With 15 of those come from one person with the memberships. Live DSP has $28 dues. By God. As a bad day for him. That is a very slow day for the bad man. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck me, man. It's bizarre, but it's like, he has 200,000 plus subscribers. Some people forget this. He has 200,000 plus subscribers. How the hell can you have 200,000 plus subscribers and like they come watching your streams? When you stream every single fucking day on that platform. Now, YouTube has to fucking do a serious audit on his fucking channel again. There is no fucking way there's actually 200,000 plus human beings who actively, knowingly are happy and no, there's no way. There's no way they fucking are subscribed to them. No way. Oh, hell. And there's 302 watching him right now. Cough, cough, bots. It's mental. It blows my mind, you know? It's just crazy to me.
There we go. It did work. Okay, so again, please tag me in either chat. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. We'll hang out for about another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll begin with Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Hopefully now with no audio desync. And come on, let's get some support early for the stream. It would be great to get some early support for Resident Evil today and to get the stream excited. Let's go. Was that a gun cocking? Did you hear that? It sounded like a shotgun.
It's Jasper Kitty getting ready to double tap your fucking oldest shaped head. Get him, Jasper.
It is. Someone's you know,
who fucking
messing with a shotgun. What's going on? The ghost of Kurt Cobain is haunting me. Did he do anything with a shotgun? I'm not aware of that.
Bruh.
I'm getting some dumb questions, so I'm just ignoring it. Duh. Oh, he did? I didn't know that he committed suicide with a shotgun. I thought it was a handgun. I never knew that. Yikes. I really didn't know that. That's a factoid I didn't know. I knew that he had committed suicide, but I did not know that it was a shotgun. Damn.
Well done, Phil. You said the S word on your fucking live stream. There goes your monetization. That's a no-no word on YouTube content.
Well, that's dark. Come on. Why would you bring that up on stream? What's wrong with you? Come on.
Burger. Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row of bullshit.
Oh, now here comes the conspiracy. He didn't kill himself. Courtney Love actually killed him, and it was just a cover-up. There you go. Here we go. Now, the mystery was never solved. Mad Villain, what are you talking about? He says chill with Phil or Indies night. What do you mean? Yes, I read that, the novel of Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. It was required reading when I was in school.
Old bastard!
My head looks giant compared to the rest of my body. That's because of the perspective of the camera. In perspective of the camera, my head is closer to the camera than anything else on my body. The camera is right there. There's my head. You see, everything else is behind my head. See, if I sit back, it looks better. I'm sitting forward like this, so my head looks big. You know,
So is that why you try and push your arm towards the camera as much as possible to try and fucking give a false impression that there's actually some sort of fucking muscle there?
If I sit all the way back, it looks a little better. Notice that?
Nope.
It's called perspective, and it's a forced perspective with one lens. If there were 2 lenses and a 3D perspective, it would look more realistic, but everyone films with 1 lens, not 2.
I don't think you understand how that works, Phil. That is not how that works.
Really, Surviving Sailors, this first time in years, your stream got recommended on the YouTube home menu for me. That's cool. I'm glad to hear that. I don't know why particularly this stream would have been, but that's cool to hear. Nothing here says congrats on all the packs yesterday. You should have an epic single display card for your top card in addition to the Hall of Fame. It'll be the king of all your cards until it gets dethroned. So what you're saying is take this Greninja, the obviously over $300 card, and make this like a special display somewhere else. I could. The thing is, I think this is going to be my top card for a long time. Why? I'm not really opening card sets to have a card that's more valuable than this. Like, Perfect Order, the most valuable card's $180.
But you never even packed that fucking card, Phil. You bought that shit off eBay.
Mega Evolution, the set that we did, the first set ever, even that doesn't have a card that's worth more than it. The Phantasmal Flames would have, but there was only one. Like, I think there was, or maybe two. Like, I just got very lucky with this hit. This is a very rare, very, very high value card.
You got very lucky. You went to eBay, add to cart, buy. Extremely fucking lucky, Phil.
That, for modern perspective, it's a very lucky hit. Let's put it that way, right? Are there cards worth more than this? Yeah, but I'd have to go spend tons of money on old sets from years ago to get a card more valuable than this. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be spending thousands of dollars on a box card. So likely this will say my top card for.
But you already have spent thousands of dollars on cards. You spent almost 2,000. In fact, I would argue you just bought a fucking new box now, today, at 12 o'clock. You said you fucking bought a brand new Pokemon box. It's a brand new one, and no one's seen this. You probably spent $2,000 on fucking Pokemon cards at this point in time. Never mind the money spent on fucking binders and all that shit, and fucking card holders and all this crap.
A very long time, if not forever. To be honest with you, I really do think it will be. Okay. Caterate, thank you for $5. Says, do you think we are seeing too many remakes and not enough original ideas in gaming? Well, I do feel that the perspective of game developers has changed due to the people.
Here we go. This is good. This is good. This is the $4.99 super chat that Phil counts as 5. This prompts the member gifter to ask Phil why he doesn't fucking take off YouTube's cut for the super chat.
Who sadly are running things. It's not really the game developers that are the problem. It's the people in charge of these game studios and or the publishers who are pressuring the game studios to pump out more money.
Keep an eye on the chat here.
So what's happened is, the studios could pump out great games within a few years, and they'd have a pipeline of games that would be coming out that would be different product lines, right? That's how it used to be. And honestly, there are still some game devs that live up to that. I would argue Capcom, with their pipeline of Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, Mega Man, Street Fighter, etc. They have a good variety of games they're pumping out on a regular basis to make money. But most publishers aren't. Look at Bethesda. What are they making right now? Nothing of any significance, right? They used to be a company that would literally be pumping out hot new games from their IPs every year and multiple ones. Now they barely produce anything. And the question is why? Well, I think the studios grew too fast. They became bloated. They became too corporate. They became too much of a, oh, look at the system. We need a chair designed for the game. It's going to take 3 months to make the chair be made. Like, what? Well, why does it take 3 months to have a chair made for the game? Because it has to go through 3 departments of approval and stamping of cost and labor and all that. You're fucking stupid. That's not how you make a game. It's supposed to be an artistic endeavor, not a corporate machine. But that's what they've turned into. So now you have these companies that can't even pump out content anymore. Therefore, if they can't, what do? You remake the content you already made. That way, half the work is done. The story, the elements are all there. All you got to do is upscale the graphics, tweak the gameplay elements a little bit, add some auto-saving. Oh, look, it's a new game, sell it. And you did minimal work, and you make profits. So that's why I think we're seeing so many of these games being re-released and remade, because the way that games have become, because they're bigger business now, the budgets are too huge, the development cycle is too long to pump out things consistently, they have to fill in the gaps of product, and that's where all these remakes are coming from.
He's not going to answer it, is he? He's not going to answer the question. The very valid question. Why people who gift members are scammed compared to fucking people who do super chats.
See, now here's a question I have for everyone. Dumb, stupid Val, I don't know why you're insulting yourself, is saying that the Dene that I pulled yesterday, which is this guy right here, he's middle of the pack, he's worth like $650, right? If you grade it, and it gets PSA 10, it's worth $185. Okay, so you're saying that it increases not by 10 times, but by 20 times value. So are you saying that if I were to send out the Mega Greninja EX and it gets a PSA of 10, which by the way, I don't think it would, I think it would get like a 9, okay? That it would be worth $6,000? Is that what you're telling me? Again, I don't know how all this works. I don't even understand how that works. Maybe I should send it out. But the thing is, everyone gives me conflicting information. Some people are like, PSA is the company to do it, but they're backed up. And other people are like, PSA is a complete scam, don't do it. Then other people are like, oh, send it to this other company. No one seems to be in agreement of how the process works. Because if it were one single process, people would have already explained it to me. And no one has. I keep asking, how do you do it? Oh, send it here. No, send it over here. No, you should send it here. No, they're a scam, send it here. So I don't know what to do. So I'm just kind of sitting here like, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't want to fuck up and lose my card.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Rewan Sweego says the grading process is currently halted for most things. PSA just this week paused their economy option. Now it's $80 per card, but there's a huge wait. It's not worth looking into now. You see what I'm saying? Every day I ask you guys, I get a different answer. So what am I supposed to do?
Because I feel bad about it. He watches too much WWE. John starts getting text messages at 6 o'clock in the morning. That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there.
PSA will increase the value a lot. That Greninja probably will be $2,000.
Sense why he's even texting, and it's not even coherent.
If I had a fucking Pokemon card, and it could be worth $2,000 you can bet your fucking arse. I would cash that in so fucking quickly. My head would fucking spin. $2,000 it is? Yes, fucking please. Like, holy shit, man. But yeah, but Phil was like, I'm not in it for the money. By the way, guys, $100, $150, $200, open more packs. I'm not in it for the money. This is just content for you guys to enjoy. By the way, $50 and open a pack.
Here you go again. If you're not using PSA, use tag. Don't use CGC. What? Huh? Ruin Sweego says, the thing of it is, you can grade with other companies like Beckett and others, but the most desirable grading company is PSA. They're currently 14 million cards backlog. So it sounds like a bunch of idiots are just sending in low-value cards hoping to inflate the value. That's what it sounds like to me. Like, for example, if they really are that backlogged, here's what they should say. Don't send us any cards under $100. Like, that's literally what they should say. Our service is valuable. We are providing a service that everyone wants. Don't send us any cards under 100. If you do, we're just sending them back. We don't want them. Rather than be 14 million cards backlogged and now you can never catch up, right? They should just limit their service to be a premium service.
Bruh.
Rio and Sweego says, yes, that's why they removed their economy option temporarily. You're spot on. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Why are you accepting every discount card so some Joe Schmo who found a $1 card can grade it and make it $10? Who gives a shit? Make it so that the cards that are actually valuable get graded, which is the whole point of the service to begin with. What's up, Satan? How you doing?
Free space or support.
Yeah, but see, nothing here. Here's the point. Nothing here says once the PSA backlog's done, you can drop.
Wait, we got free space. Wait, we can't count it for today, you know, but we count it for tomorrow. And of course, as well as that, we get to enjoy this animation for now, for tomorrow.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
There we go. Of course, it doesn't count for now. No free spaces in hardcore mode, but we get a free space carried over for tomorrow. Van Davidosi.
Drop it off in person at a partner drop-off. What makes you think the backlog will ever be done? Right now, we're in the height of collectathon mania. Every piece of collectible, whether it's an action figure, a card, a comic book, a piece of legacy media like a VHS tape, right? Things from the past that normally didn't have value, all have value now. So now everyone wants everything graded. What makes you think it's ever going to get caught up? I don't think it will. I think the moment that they try to catch up, here comes another 14 million requests. So it's just going to stay like this. Rio and Sweego says the thing is, there are people who buy and collect PSA 10s of every card, including commons. Even if you're spending $40 to grade a $10 card, you can still sell it for a profit if it's 10. So that's where they have to stop that. Like, seriously, if you're a company that's in that much demand, you have to understand that, and you have to do what's best for the industry as a whole, and say, we're not going to do this crap. I don't care that you want to be a collector who has a bunch of 10s of $5 cards. We're not accepting it. You know, our time's more valuable, our service is more valuable to collections as a whole, to be grading the valuable items. The ones that really matter that they're graded to be good because they already have rarity and high value, not a common card. I wouldn't even accept a common card for grading. I'd say, no, take it back.
What the fuck was that? Was he squared up there? What shit? I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight the trolls. Fuck you. I'm gonna give him the 1-2. Yeah. Take that. I'm strong now. I've got a gym.
See, here's the thing. This card is worth $350 currently. It might have gone up or down because it fluctuates every day. If I could pay $150 to get that card graded, and within 2 months I get it back and it's worth $5,000, then it's worth it. Right? It's worth it then. Now, if I have to send that into grade, and it's $300 to grade it, and it takes 6 months, and I get it back, and it's worth the same amount of money, then that was a waste of time and money. You see? So I don't know what to do.
Who fucking cares?
Nothing here says I checked. PSA 10 for the card sold for $1,800. All right, so I mean, yeah, you're increasing it by about 5 times value. That's pretty good. Rio and Sweego says you could send it in for $150. You get it back within 20 to 30 business days. So business days, that's probably like 2 months. It still could show up as a 9, and it wouldn't come in at a gigantic premium. So what you're saying is it wouldn't be worth it. I spend all that money, I rush it, I get it back, and it's a 9, and therefore it's not so good. And, you know, I wasted my time. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I'm confused.
Who fucking cares?
That's boring.
What card are we on about? My best card. They have a $600 grading option if you want it back in 5 to 7 business days. My undershirt is too long. I'm well aware of that. This t-shirt, for some bizarre reason, is like large. Even though I bought a large, it's like an extra large. It's too long this way, and the sleeves are super long. I don't know why the t-shirt's so long. But it matches this shirt because of the yellow, so I still wear it. I don't really care.
I would argue it doesn't really match properly. I wouldn't say that t-shirt looks good with that shirt. I don't know about you guys, you know, but I don't think this color scheme matches very well. Maybe it's just me though, I don't know.
I should do it for the content. Well, see, the thing is, to do it for content, it has to be timely. If I send this card in to grade, and it takes 3 months to grade, in 3 months, no one might care about this anymore. I might be done with Pokemon cards, and it comes back and no one gives a shit, you know? That's the very truth of it. When you're a creator, your shit's gotta be timely, and it's gotta be fast. You gotta be on the ball about this stuff. You can't be lagging behind. So the only option that would even make sense for creation purposes would be to pay $600 to get it back in a week.
Oh wait, hold up. What did Phil say there?
On the ball about this stuff. You can't be lagging behind. So the only option that would even make sense for creation purposes would be to pay $600 to get it back in a week.
Never mind. I thought I missed something for the bingo card, but I didn't. We're all good.
Yes, gameplay soon. We're just about to the time when we're going to end.
Did he say basically? That's what I thought I heard, but I didn't hear it that time. I rewound it because I thought I heard him say basically, but I don't think he did. Let's check again. Let's check again. Hold on.
To do it for content, it has to be timely. If I send this card in to grade, and it takes 3 months to grade, in 3 months, no one might care about this anymore. I might be done with Pokemon cards, and it comes back and no one gives a shit, you know? That's the very truth of it. When you're a creator, your shit's gotta be timely, and it's gotta be fast. You gotta be on the ball about this stuff. You can't be lagging behind. So the only option that would even make sense for creation purposes would be to pay $600 to get it back in a week.
No. It doesn't say, not that, no, I don't think he did. See, I thought he did, which is why I rewound it, but I don't think he did. I think our ears are playing tricks on us, because he does not say basically there. See, I'm the same. That's why I rewound it, because I thought I heard him say, nah, he didn't. I think we misheard. We heard 600 or something like that at 1.5 speed, and it sounded a 6 maybe sounded a bit like basic. I don't know. I'm coping. It's a hard cope. We checked. We did check, and we're wrong. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I could have swore I heard it as well, but we checked, we around it, and he didn't say it.
Yes, gameplay soon. We're just about to the time when we're going to end the morning show. In fact, I would say, last chance if anyone wants to chat about anything, tag me in chat. Let's have our final conversation, and we'll wrap this up.
Give me your
We'll start with Code Veronica X. What's up, TX Shooter? How are you, man? How much was this chair? Like $300 something. I think it was like 3 and change. I don't remember. But it was over $300. Yep, we played Psychonauts 2. We did. It was great. I loved it. I liked Psychonauts 2 a lot. It was a shame that no one played it. The game got absolutely no sales or attention.
Who fucking cares?
Ryan, this is my second time playing Code Veronica. My first time playing was 11 years ago, and we are playing the original version. Last time I played a PS3 version that apparently had some changes, but this will be the original PS2 version, as sold on PS4 and now running on PS5.
I will come find you in real life. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucking you are.
No, I never heard of Katana Zero. I don't know what that is. Blu-rays, I don't remember this game. I don't. I remember very few things about it, so it'll...
That's because he's an alcoholic back in the day. That's why he doesn't fucking remember fuck all. Up, stop the presses. DSP has a whopping $30 in total. $2 in the stream is safe. Well, he's made $2 since gameplay began. Holy shit, man. I mean, I have made almost as much as him on this stream without even trying to fucking compete with him. That's a bizarre thing. You know, I'm probably not far off. Yeah. I got 5 good members and got another 5 good members. Now got 2. Yeah, I've actually probably made. I would argue I've made a bit more than him actually, because pound is stronger than the dollar. So there you go. Keep saying my ultra rare card. I'm still tempted to save up the money to grade it because its value might grow exponentially. Well, it's. I mean, it could go up in value, it could go down in value. That's the gamble you've got to fucking take. Basically, I mean, it's like when's the time to strike? You know what I mean? How Pokemon cards seems to fucking go up and down in terms of like popularity. I mean, sometimes it goes quiet for a while, then all of a sudden maybe some sort of like big name person will fucking try and get hype of it again, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden people will be interested again because this person told me. But yeah, it's... I mean, at the end of the day, whatever you decide, what I will say is, whatever you decide on doing, make sure you have no regrets. with what you do. You know, whether you cash in now or hold on to it, whatever you end up doing, whether you go for it or not, make sure that you don't have any regrets with what you end up doing with that card.
It'll probably feel like the first time I'm playing it again. Seriously. All right, guys, so please support today's stream. If you like retro throwback stuff, if you've been craving classic Resident Evil, if you're happy that I'm playing this to prepare for the remake next year, please support today's stream. I would appreciate it to have a well-supported premiere stream of Code Veronica today. Would be great. Thank you in advance. Thanks to the few who did. We had Tommy, we had Caterade, and we had Frank Castle who contributed so far, and I appreciate that. Please, let's get support rolling for the zombie action. Okay, all right. Let's finish this, and let's get started. Thank you guys for chilling. Tomorrow, I will likely do a podcast, but it depends on how much there is to talk about. I very well could call it a podcast, but it still will end up being a shorter show, if that makes sense. I guess we'll see. That's
basically you're saying the bonus show and the podcast are the same fucking thing.
Actually, what we did on Sunday, where I didn't have too many particular topics to talk about, so I actually just ended up.
Oh wait, he becomes really sad and rants in 2 minutes time. Oh boy. Are we all ready for sad boy Phil?
Doing a shorter show, and that's okay. The podcast doesn't always have to be a longer show with tons of topics and things like that, okay?
I'm a dunce. Stupid mouth drooler, offensive, egregious cross-dresser. Yes, that's true.
Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, I got distracted, everybody. Hold on 1 second.
He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce.
I'm just checking out a couple of things. All right. Close this up. All right, let me swap over to my PS5, and then we'll get set up and get started, okay? I'll be right back. Give me a sec.
Who fucking cares?
Still invests his money in terrorism.
Boo!
So I'm having a dream that basically people are saying every heinous kind of thing they could possibly say about me, but because of who I
Give me your money, give me your money.
The answers are fucking you in that order, bitch.
I mean, it's terrible. All this hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
Sorry.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
Oh, okay. Big Juicy Turds just tipped me $2. Thank you to Big Juicy Turds. That's our biggest tip of the day, if you can believe it. Thank you, Big JT.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV.
Okay.
Drinky gin. Drinky gin. Consequences have actions, pimp. Here's what you gotta do.
I'm not sure where I'll put the leaderboard. We'll find out.
Drink a Pepsi later on.
Nothing here says I enjoyed Card Talk. Would it be interesting to do a show, maybe like once a month, where we just talk about cards and the collection and everything? I don't know. Again, the thing is, right now, what I'd like to do is implement it so that the card stuff is part of my content. Not that it overtakes the content, because I don't think that it should. And I do feel that, like I said this morning, I think you missed the first segment, nothing here. There are people, I'm not kidding, they are deathly afraid that my content will now be overtaken with collectibles and stuff like this, and that now I won't be a gamer anymore. I'm serious. Like, I've got people leaving comments on my videos now. I don't hate this. I'm so afraid. Why isn't he just gaming? Why is he doing something else? We don't like this. Oh, man, Again, for me, as I get older, I realize that we're going to have to do some different stuff. You know, variety is good. If anything, in the last 2 years, you've seen an incredible amount of variety out of me, the likes of which you've never seen. And for the most part, I think we can all agree, the variety has worked well. Me doing a variety of things is a good thing, not a bad thing, right?
Well, it's the same old fucking shit. What the fuck are you talking about variety? You're still fucking playing games fucking terribly while begging profusely for fucking money every single 30 fucking minutes, or fuck's sake. For variety, what? You're fucking playing the same fucking game. Oh, here, great variety. As we replay this game, we replay that game. I replay this. It's fuck all, it's new. It's the same old shit day after fucking day. I would say it's like fucking doing mission position fucking day after day, but Phil wouldn't even fucking know what that position is.
You'll like seeing different kinds of content. You'll like seeing me try new things and be adventurous. Okay? I would like to maybe do a show focusing on learning about cards, collecting, organizing my collection, showing off my collection, you know, all kinds of stuff. Because right now, all we're doing is we are essentially doing card openings at the tail end of gameplay streams. And the gameplay streams already exist, so it's not like it's anything new to the content. It's just, hey, at the end of every stream, we're spending 15 minutes opening packs of cards or whatever, right? So maybe having dedicated content around it would be cool. I don't know if I could get an audience for it. I'm not known to be a card TCG guy. There's already communities for it. And we already know that if I try to do anything new, these communities, oh, DSP is doing it. Yeah, because I can. Because it's my money. I can do whatever I want with my own content, and there's nothing you can do about it. But these communities...
It's my money that you beg like crazy for. It's my money. No, the audience gives you fucking money, you know what I mean? It's their money. Like, And it's weird, you know what I mean? It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I don't know. It's such a, to me, it's a very toxic mentality. I don't know, maybe it's just me, you know what I mean? Sure, if somebody gives you money on a stream, you know what I mean? It's like, I can do whatever I want with this money. I begged for this money, so now I can do whatever I want with this money. Even if they wanted me to do something else with this money, I can go back on what I was going to say and do it because it's my money now and I can do it with it. It's just, the way he fucking conducts himself when he talks like this is just so fucking, it's just so disrespectful to the viewer, you know? He sits there every fucking day, hours and hours a day, begging his audience to give him more money. You know? And then he fucking pretends that he's fucking successful. If you need to fucking ask for it, you're no fucking successful, pal. You know? If you need to actually fucking ask for it on a regular fucking basis and remind your audience every fucking 20 minutes that you want more money from them, that is not a sign of success. That is a sign of desperation. You know what I mean? But yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, sure, you're successful as fuck, Phil. Now, why didn't you ask for money again? It's been at least fucking 2 minutes since you last asked for it. You're a fucking Jew and not a beg.
These tend to get pissy about it, okay? So I doubt that I'd be like, oh, welcome with open arms to make content dedicated to card collecting and things like that, right? See, I think what you're saying has a valid point. Like right now, people are like, well, why don't you just research the whole thing about grading your cards and why don't you do this and that? Because I already stream 6 days a fucking week. I'm already working full time putting out this content. I don't have additional days to magically pull out of my ass to have time to research the proper way to do all this. That's why I talk with you guys about it on stream. This is my opportunity to do it. I don't have extra time off stream. I'm married. I have a life, a family. I don't have time for this shit. When I'm out of here, I'm doing real life stuff. Okay? So that's why. Maybe having a dedicated show where we talk about this could be beneficial. Right?
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Right? So maybe you're onto something. But again, what I would say is we have now been doing these cards for 3 weeks. If you're not aware, this is week 3 of me unpacking cards live on stream. It's going well, right? It really is. Like right now, 10 packs a day for the last 2 days has been wild. Now today, we're not doing any content based around it, sadly, because now Pokemon Champions got canceled, which I can't do anything about. But tomorrow now it'll be, you know, and then we're gonna have a Thursday that's all this kind of content. Let's see how it goes. If we continue to have good response to the content, okay? Then maybe I'll consider, hey, let's do a dedicated show where we just talk cards and I show off my collections and we do all this and that, right? But I'm not 100% going to dedicate to that yet. I'm not sure. Okay? I got a $2 anonymous tip asking if I've been doing an interview with some guy named Mike. I don't know who that is. I'm not doing any interviews. No, I'm not interested. But thanks for $2. All right. What's my favorite Pokemon? Mimikyu. Mimikyu is currently my favorite Pokemon. Why did Pokemon Champions get canceled? Because they're going to be down for maintenance tonight. In fact, you know what? I'll do this now. I'll post it up in the chat so everyone knows what's going on. I'll make a post.
Boo! Who fucking cares?
Okay. There we go. So there it is, pinned message now, so everyone can see it. So hopefully people coming into the chat will understand what's going on as well. Okay? All right, guys, let's get started. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to a blast from...
Man, just like that, he goes straight to fucking YouTube mode. Wow, I was like, no warning, no break, no nothing. Just straight away. Like, fuck this shit. YouTube modes. There we go. So that's the end of the game. Well, at least we got one full house. We got one full house out on hardcore mode. It looked like a promising card, but Phil was just being annoying and decided not to fucking play ball, so we didn't get a second full house. What an absolute dick. What an absolute bastard. You know, but hey, one full house is better than no full houses, so hey, fucking go. Good stuff indeed. Shall we check it in live DSP and see how the bad man's doing? Hold on. So he started off a day. He started gameplay on $26 dues. He is now on $35 dues. Wow, that is bringing the butts to seats. So, hey guys, Darkside Bell's playing Resident Evil, and the whole world responds in kind.
Who fucking cares?
And they get on with a fucking day. So there we go. Kaderade is, yeah, not surprised. Not surprised. Kaderade is drip feeding them, yeah. So there you go. Hey, if he gets him $2 a super chat, all he needs to do is fucking get those 25 super chats at $2 each, and he gets a fucking pack opening. You know? That's all he's got to do. So good stuff indeed. I'm sure he's looking forward to doing 25 super chats at $2 a pop. But there we go. We're done with a bad man for now. He's playing this game poorly. He's not getting support. And yeah, he's probably fucking bitching away and moaning about, of course, that's because he always fucking does. So there you go. We're done with a bad man. We're done with a bad man. Otters, guide us on our fucking lofty path. Here we go. I am going to call it quits there, I think, for now, guys. But yeah. Thank you very much for joining me for some robust bingo antics and shenanigans. I got one full house today, which is always good, better than nothing. And yeah, well, please come back tomorrow. Join me some more bingo shenanigans and antics. That was a sad boy rant. We heard a sad boy rant, you know? I mean, I assume that was a sad boy rant, you know? Unless there was something else that I missed, it was a sad boy rant, you know? But as far as I'm aware, that was a sad boy rant in question that we kind of heard before the gameplay began. So there we go. Next game stream. I mean, I could do it now. I could, if people. I mean, I might do. Okay, how about this? Members only stream happening after this. You know, bingo will end. I'll set a wee Hitman. I'll do Hitman. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do some Hitman gameplay for members only right after the stream. So if you're a member and you want to see some random gameplay, we'll just do it today. You know, screw it. I wasn't sure. I wasn't really planning it, but fuck it. You know what I mean? We've got some extra time. We're ending a bit earlier than previous bingos. I have some time. So yeah, members only. I mean, that's the thing. That's the benefit of being a member, BST. That's the benefit of being a member. You can fucking enjoy this members only content. You know what I mean? There we go. I tell you, one day your name will be green again. Against your will, your name will be green again. You can't stay grey forever, you wee bastard. But there we go. But yeah. Holy shit, Run Online picked up Blood Money for $1 last week. I haven't played that since high school. Blood Money is a classic. Blood Money is a classic fucking game. Jesus, man, it's so good. It's hard. It's a very challenging game, but it's so good as well. It's so good as well. But there we go. But yeah, so if you're a member, then look out for a gameplay stream being set up in the next, like, 5-10 minutes or so. It'll be set up right after the stream ends, you know, if you want to see me play some random Hitman gameplay. So yeah, and also Bingo, of course, returns tomorrow, so please feel free to join me tomorrow for some more Bingo shenanigans and antics. Until then, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'm going to end how it always ends, by pointing out today's PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pigs Animations. So until tomorrow, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh,
gone, just gone like that.